Hello again and welcome to another Mordian Glory live stream. I just want to double check, can everyone still hear me? You should be able to. I don't want to have a repeat of last time where I got about 2 minutes into the video. Everyone was like, oh, it's muted. So if you can just let me know in chat if you can hear me, and then we can crack on with today's live stream. Oh, I tell you what, I've been looking forward all weekend. Looking forward all weekend to this. Excellent, thank you. Game Pro sounds good on your end. Excellent. Fingers crossed. It was so funny the first live stream I did. Someone was like, "There's no sound, bro," and I'm like, just furiously checking all the settings. And then he was like, "Oh no, I didn't have my headset plugged in." It's like, you, not what you need on your first one. Killer Kriegsman, massive hello to Killer Kriegsman, channel member and generally awesome guy. I have got a notification about your message. I know you sent it to me over the weekend. I will get back to you. Don't worry. For some reason, it's not showing up on my Instagram, but if I can't find it for whatever reason, it's going to be stupid, I will reach out to you. Don't worry, I'll get in touch one way or another. But massive thank you to Killer Kriegsman, figure channel member, and for joining every stream so far. Undefeated stream streak at the moment. Absolute legend. Speaking of like channel members, I just want to make the effort to just say a quick thank you to the other channel members who have joined since the last stream. So I want to say a huge thank you to Captain Caveman, George M, Setso1, and Lyman Abraxas for becoming channel members. Absolutely legendary. Just, it's so cool seeing people like signing up and everything. So really cool just having more channel members. Massive thank you to all those guys. And if you're interested in becoming a channel member, you can click join on the Mordian Glory channel and you can become a member that way. And what you get is, if you notice like Killer Kriegsman, if anyone's on the chat, you can notice Killer Kriegsman's got a bayonet next to his name. That's you get that badge for being a channel member. The longer a channel member, the better the badge you get. It goes all the way up to like crossed like las guns, and also you get like emojis and stuff to use in chat. So it's really cool. It's very cheap, and it's just a little bit of some sort of cosmetic sort of rewards for being, a thank you from me for saying, for being a channel member. So massive thank you for that. But I won't plug it too much. The last thing I want to say is I really need to get better at this with my patrons. I'm going to say thank you to my patrons, and I'm just going to make an effort at the beginning of the video to say massive thank you to the latest patrons who have signed up during May. I want to say a massive thank you to Sierra Whiskey, John Stubbs, Chris Cable, and Jackson J. And I want to make an extra special mention to John Stubbs, who has signed up at the Lord General rank, which is very generous. So massive thank you to you, John, if you are watching this now or you're watching it when you're watching it back later. But there we go. So, Game Pros, I just want to say your video is what eventually got me to playing Ashton Minotaur and Imperial Guard. Well, I would say thank you very much, but I think I need to apologise because Guard are in such a bad state right now that I feel like you might hate me for encouraging you to play this faction. But, oh man, yeah, no, it's really nice of you to say that. I love that kind of feel when people say like, oh, it's your videos that have helped me do this, and that's why I do it. I don't care about the money or anything like that. I do it just for that kind of feedback and the nice sort of stories and all that kind of stuff. There's so many cool stories that people have. So as I say, a big shout out to Simon Morris. Hi Simon. I know Simon in real life. Hi Simon. I think he's been in nearly every stream as well. So nice to have people that support you and everything as well. So yeah, let's crack on. What are we doing today? What are we doing today? So I did have an idea to do a guard hobby stream, and I even had the tank that I wanted to do. But I realised that I could do what would have happened is, even if I'd like tipped my camera down, you would have just seen my, basically it's like seen my head, like that's just doing this. And that wouldn't have been like, I know that every so often I'd be like holding it up. So it wouldn't have been great. So what I've worked out is I'm going to get another camera, and I have one that I can do it with. So, and you can have on OBS, you can have 2 cameras feeding in, right? So like, when we're in game, you have the video game, you have the webcam, have the same thing. So I'd have a camera main view showing what I'm painting, and I can hold up the paints, and so you guys can see me working on the model properly, good lighting and all that kind of good stuff. And then you can also, you can see me on the small screen. So I'm going to get that sorted for, I'm going to get that sorted this week in time for some live stream next week. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to have another chill sort of game and chat sesh, and just another sort of chance for me to just have a good chat with my with my channel members and my channel viewers and subscribers and all that kind of good stuff. So that's what we're going to do. I've got the game loaded up. We're going to continue where we left off. For those of you that have followed us so far, we're playing through Black Mesa. We're playing it through with a bit of a 40k roleplay going on. It's a really, really good game, so I'm excited to keep playing it. And it's a good first-person shooter. There's lots of action. There's lots to watch. It's good engagement the whole way through. So that's really, really cool. And then, of course, I'll be keeping an eye on the chat, and I'll be able to answer questions and all that kind of stuff. One thing to mention is if you have a particularly burning question, or if you ask something and I miss it and whatnot, I do have things like super chats and whatnot enabled, and tips and stuff like that. So and it sends me a little notification, and the sound alerts that I've got for it are all of the like Dawn of War, Imperial Guard sound files. So if someone donates or has a super chat for like $1 or $2, it's like you still get a sound alert for that, and it'll say like backbone of the guard ready to serve, and then it comes with the message, and then I can see it, and then I can read it out and all that kind of stuff. And there's other cool ones, like there's no obligation to go for the higher ones. Everyone gets we'll get like questions replied and whatnot. But if you want like a different sound effect, like some people like to have different sound effects, I think if you go for like $10 or $15, it'll do like the Baneblade voice, where it's like, oh guardsman, follow me to glory. So there's loads of different sound effects that I've got going on, and loads of different ways to interact. If you become a channel member, you get a cool sound effect. If you become just a subscriber, you get a cool sound effect. So loads of different like cool little ways you can interact. And I will be setting up as well like voice commands. So if someone, for example, if I'm playing Black Mesa or any other first person game, and someone does the voice command, and it goes use the frags, and no matter what the situation, I'll just pull a frag grenade out and throw it. Even if in the middle of nowhere, pull a frag grenade and throw it. Even if in a crowded room and it's going to kill me, pull a frag grenade and throw it. Like that's what we're going to get set up. But right now, that's not ready right now. But there are loads of different ways you can interact with the live stream, and you could just chat away. Just chatting is absolutely fine. Bizantophile 76, good to see you again, my friend. 2 camera feeds. Mechanicus may not approve this wizardry. Yeah, I mean, and it's not even being like done by a servitor. I mean, I probably have the brain power of a servitor, to be fair. But yeah, like, so is it AI? Oh, heresy maybe. But yeah, good to see you in the stream again, Bizantophile. Really cool. Simon Morris, can you catch me up on what I missed gameplay story-wise from Black Mesa from the last stream? Sorry I couldn't watch, but was just too busy at work. Yeah, of course. Absolutely, of course. So where we're up to in the story is we did the initial experiment. We're a scientist called, or should I say, we're a tech priest, role-playing. We're a tech priest in the Adeptus Mechanicus research facility, Black Mesa. And we were experimenting with some Necron teleportation tech, which we shouldn't have been, and it went wrong. And the teleporter blew up, and now we've got loads of alien, or should I say Xenos, life forms teleporting in around the base. That was what happened in the first stream. In the second stream, we fought our way out of the bowels of the base, and we started getting closer to the surface, and we finally met up with some of the human military of the guardsmen. But it turns out they weren't guardsmen. It turns out they were inquisitorial henchmen, and they were here to clear up all witnesses. So if you see me killing human soldiers, it's not because I'm playing the game wrong. It's because those human soldiers have been sent in. Those inquisitorial soldiers have been sent in to silence any witnesses. Just like, if people see a Grey Knight, they disappear, right? That's what's basically happening here. We've been messing around with technology we shouldn't have done. The Inquisition is cracking down. So right now, we're just fighting. We're fighting the Xenos horrors, and we're fighting the soldiers. But what's interesting about the Xenos horrors is initially the ones that we've been fighting seem just like wild animals, but now we've started seeing what looks like organized Xenos incursions, and it's not just wild animals. Seems like it's gone from accident to invasion. So we're not sure yet. We're just starting to see that. So that's where we're up to. So hopefully that's clear for everyone. There's obviously, I've mixed a bit of Black Mesa and a bit of Warhammer lore there to try and make it a bit of a cool, like, sort of role-playing thing. Just want to say massive hello to Brandon Myers. You've been in every stream as well. That's awesome. Cavalry General, what's up? Commander Baneblade. Commander Baneblade, what a name. Yeah, and Oscar L and all loads of other people. Like, just want to say the chat is popping off. It's really, really cool to see how many people were getting in like the live stream like consistently. Getting really good, consistent. Oh, massive, massive thank you to Jonathan Davies for the super chat. Hear that sound effect. Oh, Guardsman. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Massive thank you to Jonathan Davies for the super chat. I do hope I get to see the Mortar meme list in the future. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, let's put it this way. You just super chatted me like $20, bro. The least I can do is do the Mortar meme list. It's coming. It's coming. I'll do some streams where you can see me painting the mortars up, and then we'll friggin' use the mortars. There we go. So massive thank you to Jonathan Davis for the super chat. Hope you guys could all hear the effects and everything. If you couldn't hear the sound effect, let me know, and I can look into that, and I can make sure that I can like trigger it manually and stuff like that. So you will get your sound effect one way or another, my good man. So there we go. Hopefully everyone's excited. I just want to say, it's so cool having like a consistent 20, 30, 40 viewers, and it's so cool just to see this like same people like joining in and getting that like sort of regular feedback. I know I've said it again. I'm never gonna stop getting excited about live streaming, because this is the awesome bit, like the live interactions. I like doing regular videos, but I've got the bug, man. I love live streaming now. Game Pros, Mortar meme list. Yeah, like as many mortars as you can cram in a list. That's what I'm going to bring. If it can take a mortar, I'm taking it. It's going to be like 45 mortars. You ain't fucking seen so much indirect fire, bro. Oh, man. Just as many mortars as I can get my filthy little conscript hands on, man. Roth Keen, love your videos. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Means a lot. But yeah, awesome. Right. I know you guys love me like chatting away. I could just like, yeah, it's a certain talk today, guys. I know we could do that, but let us continue to the game. So I'm going to go game on this screen, and then I'm going to switch views now. So let's just do that now. And you should be able to see me. Look at that. Semi-seamless transition. Semi-seamless transition. Jonathan Davies, you absolute mad lad. You just super chatted me some more. You absolutely mad lad. Huge. What's the Imperial? Thank you. Huge thank you, Jonathan Davies, for another very, very generous super chat, man. I can't stop grinning. Look, you've made look, I'm like a fat guardsman in a ration shop. That's just amazing. Awesome. Huge thank you. So generous, man. I can't say thank you enough. You know, I will when I do that Mortar memeless video, it's going to get dedicated to you. You know what? I'm going to make sure I don't forget. I've got my notepad. I'm getting my notepad. Least I can do. There we go. Man. Righty ho ho. Oh, I feel giddy. I feel genuinely giddy with excitement after those super chats, man. I'm just not going to stop smiling. I'm not going to stop smiling. Right. Mortar meme list. Jonathan Davis. There you go. It's in the goddamn notebook. It's written down now. I've actually got a video coming out today. It was so some other people have done like super chats and whatnot in some of the other streams, and they said could I do like a video request on it, and to prove my bona fides, I promised them I'd do it, and I've got a video going out today, how to build your guard army from 500 to 2,000 points and keep it competitive along the way, and that was thanks to someone doing like a super chat and whatnot. So Jonathan Davis, you when I say I'm going to do it, you know I'm going to do it. I've got some proof for you there, some assurance. I always like to back up. You guys know me. I like to back myself up with assurances. Anyway. Can't get over that. Huge thank you, man. Owen Clark, are you excited for the new Renegade Traitor Guard box? If not to play, then to play against. Yeah. Although obviously I want to get Traitor Guard, but I'm going to kill a lot of Traitor Guard. There you go. Let's get on with the game. Last thing to say, Adric Rileski, speaking of mortars, would triple, four dual quad launchers work good with Hammer of the Emperor? Well, you know what? You'll have to watch today's... which video is it? It's not today's video. You'll have to watch Wednesday's video. It's uploaded right now. It's scheduled to be released. Oh, I know. I could release them all in one go, but I'm such a tease. You'll have to wait until Wednesday. And then you'll find out. Okay, let's resume our game. So we're on apprehension now, and I think where we left it was we've just met up with the scientist who has given us a sort of secret back door through the base, and we're doing quite well for like health and ammo and everything. But apparently, if we stay in this bit too long, you see how it's like huddling up, it's going to sap our suit battery armor. So there we go. So let's just go through here. Now, if there's any lag or anything, it seems to be lagging a little bit on the stream, but I think it might just be this section of the level, to be honest. There we go. Just using the old auto gun to knock them down. If the stream looks a bit choppy or anything, guys, let me know, and I could play around with the settings. I did change them very slightly from the last stream, and if it's looking a bit rubbish, let me know, and I'll sort the settings out. 1 second. I'm getting a phone call, which I can't answer at the moment. There we go. There we go. I'm sure there's a... Okay, just a bit of a loading screen there. There we go. It sometimes looks... The interesting thing, just to give you guys a little peek behind the curtain, it sometimes looks a bit choppy, lag, warp times. Yeah, if could everyone just let me know if you see, are you seeing, is it quite laggy? If it is, I'll literally just change settings back to what they were. This is the problem you get with playing with technology beyond your ken. Lag, right? Cool. No, that's cool. Appreciate it. Change the settings. Kind of laggy. Yeah, okay. Let us... Ah, okay. I need to have a quick look. Okay. Let us... Okay, just going to play around with things very slightly. We're going to try and do it live, and because I don't want to stop the stream and start it again, so I'm going to try and do it live. But let me do that. I think I'm going to have to... I don't want to stop the stream, man. Do you know what I mean? Let's try going onto this for a second. No, it's not going to let me change it whilst I'm streaming. So, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to literally stop the stream. I'm going to start it again in about 1 minute. That's as quickly as it's going to be super, super quick. So hopefully no one will drop off. And apologies for the sort of interruption. That tells me off for, messing around with the settings. I didn't pray to the machine spirit. I didn't anoint it. So we'll just quickly sort that out now. But like I said, it'll take me about 1 minute to fix that because I know what I need to do. Okay, we should be back now. Fingers crossed that we are back up and running, and I haven't had to actually stop the stream. I could just pause the stream temporarily. Hopefully there's people still checking on. Simon Evans, hi, how's it going? We just had to do a little change on the old stream, but we should be back now. Yes, sweet. Okay, so let's give it another go. And if this one goes a bit peaked on, then what I'll do is I'll try a different game. It's always play a game which requires like less frames and everything. Sometimes computers can be funny. Just checking. We're looking good on internet and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so let's try again. Whoa. That looks a lot smoother on OBS. I'm just hoping. It still seems laggy as hell, doesn't it? I don't think it's anything I've done actually. Oh no, it seems a lot better now. Just took a second to catch up. So funny, I'm literally watching it on playing on two different things. Oh man. Oh, huge thank you to Josh Kozecki. Huge thank you for the super chat. Shout out there, Skies, man. Love it. Huge thank you for the $10, man. You motivated me to get my 2K Praetorians painted for the Emperor. Oh man, firstly, huge thank you for the super chat. Also, mass thank you for the positive feedback. Really appreciate it when you saying that, man. Like, I love that kind of feedback. It just makes me feel like that's the reason I do this stuff. You know, I like that kind of stuff. So huge thank you for that, Josh. Really, just like really awesome. Oh, 2K of Praetorians, man. You know what? Send some pictures in. Send some pictures in. Oh, Jesus Christ, we're getting ambushed. I've run out of ammo. Send some pictures in. If you've got them painted, man. Tell you what. Send them to Mordian. Send me some emails of your pictures. mordianglorytv@gmail.com, and I'll use them in a video. There you go. Always good. I always love showing off pictures of Praetorians and stuff like that. Here we go. It does seem a bit better, doesn't it? Yeah, it seems a bit better. Oh, Jesus. So this guy, so we were literally, this little security guy was going to come and talk to us, and if you notice there was someone in the background who, who shot him. So, it's, we're having to fight ninjas now. And I used all my ammo up for the gun that's quite good at dealing with the ninjas, so that's not ideal to say the least. It's Black Ops, technically. There's one. There's another. Come on. Got one. Eat contact grenade, you ninja bastard. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them at least. There's one up there, isn't there? I'm not going to pussy around in the corner. Come on, let's go fight him. There's one. Ah, she's dead now, ain't you? Yeah. Welcome to the patriarchy. I don't mean that. That's not politically correct to say. There we go. Pretty cool. Let's just get in this and fly off. Let's just like do what they do in the Matrix, just like upload how to fly things into people's brains. That's what we should do, right? That'd be pretty awesome. Thomas Strang, what do you think of playing Dawn of War at some point? Oh yeah. I actually in the last time I did a live stream, which was like two or so years ago. Not last time I was trying out some live streaming. I did it about 2 years ago. I did play a little bit of Half-Life, but I couldn't get the aspect ratios to work right. But I think I've learned a lot more about OBS since then, so it should be a bit better. It should be better. Josh Kazaki, nice one, will do, bro. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, send those pictures in. Seriously, like, I would love to see some Praetorians, man. Right, I think we've killed all of these people. I'm literally just running around getting some ammo. Oh, I got to try and two things now. I got to try and concentrate on my brain and oh, is it still being laggy? Jesus Christ. Right. Well, I think it might just be my internet then, to be honest. Okay, we're going to go in here. Jeez, what do they do to this guy? Right, well, I will get to the next checkpoint, and then we'll play around a bit more. If it continues to be a nightmare, then we will play a different game. There we go. There's always other games to pick from, isn't there? I'm sure there's something around here I need to press, though. No? Interesting. Maybe that's just a bit you go in to hide. If you want to. I do know this game quite well. I don't know why I'm struggling with this one bit. Ugh, bollocks. Let's try again. I'm keeping an eye on the stream quality. Is there a button here? No? Button here? No. How strange. This makes for terrible content. Aha! Aha ha ha! Knew it. Ninja biatch, come on. There you go. That's how you deal with them. They don't like it up 'em, Sarge. They don't like it up 'em. Oh my God, Jonathan Davies, what are you doing, man? Here's the money to buy him a juice from Forge and the money to cover your YouTube overlords. Oh my god. Huge thank you, man. Jeez. Jeez, I almost feel bad, man. Like, are you sure you don't need it? Like, jeez. Huge thank you, man. You're too generous, man. You're too generous. But I huge thank you. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh man. You could have definitely more than one video dedicated to you now. Oh my god. Definitely. You know what? I'll get it. I'll get a Medusa. I'll get a Medusa and you can put your name written on the side of it, man. Awesome. Like, that's incredible. Oh my god. That's absolutely incredible, man. Huge thank you. Like, I genuinely don't know what to say. I genuinely don't know what to say. Like, your generosity you've just blown me away, man. I almost want to cry. I almost want to cry. Like, oh, that's incredible. That's incredible, man. Awesome. Thank you. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, man. Like, thank you. It's, my dream. Give you guys a little peek into my mindset. My dream is to be able to do Mordian Glory TV full time. That's the dream. And it's hard. It is hard. But it's, people like Jonathan, they make it possible. People like the channel members, like August Varney, you've given me a huge amount of support over the years. People like August Varney, people like Jonathan, they make it possible. So maybe sooner rather than later I'll be able to go full time. And how awesome would that be? Just full time regular Mordian Glory content, live streams every day, videos every day, battle reports every week, just everything. I mean, that's the dream, man. That's what I want to do. From Bolt Action to Battletech to Warhammer 40k, from Imperial Guard up to everything. That's what I want to do. Like, just huge thank you, man. Oh, I genuinely feel emotional. I genuinely feel emotional. I hope I'm not making you feel awkward, man. I hope I'm not making you feel awkward, but that's amazing. I always can't keep playing. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed, man. Jeez. Oh. Oh. That's So we've got beaten up. We've got beaten up, and the soldiers have captured us. So that's kind of a good point to try, to see. I'm gonna pause the game and restart it, and hopefully that'll fix the lag. And if it doesn't, then we'll just try something else. At the end of the day, I know, Cameron, you're emotional. You're in the guts. I know, man. But I'm I know guys aren't meant to have feelings, right? We're meant, that's like the modern thing. Like, men don't have feelings. Men just soldier through, man. But I do have feelings. I can confirm. One, if there's ever a 10 facts about Mordian Glory page, number one of those facts could be he does have feelings. Oh. August Varney, I've missed getting live talk with you. It's nice to have it back. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Same. Like I said, I'm gonna try it. This game's being annoying and laggy and everything, and hoping that it'll get sorted out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restart the game, and hopefully that'll sort it out. And if it doesn't, then we'll just flick on something else, and something that doesn't have. Oh shit! I'm gonna die. It seems to be a bit better now. It's interesting. It seems to have. I'm looking on OBS, and it seems to be doing much better. Might just be one of those where we don't worry too much about the gameplay. Might be one of those where we don't worry too much about the gameplay. Jonathan Davies, hey, I figured you liked Demarcher cannons. The Medusa's basically that, but can't hide from it. Another tool in the kit. Another tool in the toolbox, man. This guy's a regular viewer. Another tool in the toolbox. Thanks for the help, man. Yeah. No, thanks for the help, man. Yeah, I'm getting a goddamn Medusa, and it's getting used in like every goddamn battle. And it's gonna be named and everything. It's gonna get a special paint job. It's gonna get the whole works, man. It's gonna get it all. Oh my god. Appreciate the support though. Alright, so what's happened, guys, is we were captured and the soldiers were like, oh, we don't want to take him for interrogation. He killed loads of our mates. Let's just dump the body. Let's just get rid. And they were like, yeah, but won't they find the body? And they were like, well, not if we dispose of the body. And that's when they dumped you in the trash compactor. Very fitting. And yeah, and then we woke up. By lucky happenstance, we woke up just in time. So we didn't get squashed. August Varney, full Fire Warrior playthrough when? Whenever you want. Hey, maybe this game's lagging like shit. Maybe we do it after this. Maybe we do it today, you know. But then I have to play as Tau. But I suppose I could role play and not play as Tau, couldn't I? I suppose I could role play. It's still lagging like a mother. Interesting. It's the whole stream which seems to be lagging, which is interesting. I definitely need to reset my settings to default. But we'll kind of we won't worry about it too much. Like I said, we won't worry about the gameplay too much. We'll just have the interactions and the chat and everything. It'll be more of a sit and talk than anything else. Look at this guy, went over my head. Ah! There we go. Hey, he's got a little pipe. Look at that. Whee! And then he died. So, sad times for him. I'm sure there's a ladder around here. Am I being thick? Cause I remember distinctly that there was a ladder. Oh, it's there. They moved it over a bit. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to climb this ladder, and then I'm going to save it. And I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to switch to the main view. And just check the stream lag over there. That seems absolutely fine. I'm going to quit the game, and I'm going to go back into it. And then, if that doesn't work, we'll see if we can soldier on. If it still seems like a big bag of dog shit, then we'll play something else. Or we'll just do a sit and talk or whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. Okay. No, yeah, don't save. That's fine. Give it a second. August Varney. Mordian Glory playing Tau. Truly, these are the end times. Yeah, definitely, man. Truly. I tell you what. I don't know if this... I don't know how much heresy this might be, but for those of you that have been following the channel for a while, you'll know my brother's got a Tau army. For those of you that have been following the channel for a while, you'll know that my brother's Tau army is battered and in a very, 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 very bad state. I have had the thought of... he said he'd give it to me if I would restore it, but then I'd own a Tau army. And it's a bit of a meme how much I hate Tau, and I don't know if I could ever live it down. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I could ever live it down, but I would essentially get a free Tau army, and I would essentially get an extra Xenos faction to use on the channel, and I wouldn't necessarily use it, but people who I play against could use it. That's an idea. It's pretty heretical though. Mordian Mondays where I'm doing Tau. Feels sickening. Oh my god. August Varney, if you do an ungodly amount of stuff, you can unlock a chainsword and pistol, which is awesome, but takes way too much. You should unlock it with console commands if you do play it, so guard you up. I never knew that. I knew you got like a katana in Fire Warrior. I didn't realise you got you could get a chainsaw. That's cool. I'm gonna have to look into that. Justin Davis, you can pretend to be a Gravesa. Also, I hope there is friendly fire in Fire Warrior. I don't know. There might be, but I bet if you kill them, the game tells you off. Right. Let's try this one more time, and then if it's rubbish, we'll play something else. Right. In game. Activate the camera. There we go. Let us see if it works. Here we go. Imperial Tau, reverse Guvesa. Yeah, the anti-Guvesa. There we go. That looks pretty good so far. Crowbar's going up and down. Gordon Freeman's wiggling some stuff around. Let's see how it goes. I'm literally playing it with two monitors. It's strange seeing the same image twice. Right. So we've sort of made it to the surface, but we're now trying to get back underground again. It's a bit of a weird one. But we have lost all our weapons, so we've kind of lost all the progress we've made. But spoiler alert, we get a lot of them back pretty quickly. And then some more. We get some new weapons. Soon we will get access to a proto las gun, which is pretty cool, and I will use it as much as possible. There we go. Ah, Jesus. Die. I know it's not a shovel. It's not as good as a shovel. I think the problem is you try and rescue that guy, and he ends up getting eaten. Yeah. So even if you rescue him, he gets eaten. So that zombie's kind of just running around on fire, which is interesting, to say the least. Let's turn the fire off. Very good. I don't think it actually does anything, but we have successfully turned off fire, which is good. I wonder if this explodes. You eat it and let me shoot it. Nope. That's a shame. Wasted some precious auto pistol rounds there. Here we go. It seems a little smoother now. Whoa. There we go. It's that noise it makes as it eats you. Oh shit. Ah. Stop eating me. They had a town member of all the in all guards parties, so there's precedent. Okay, Cavalry General, that's good to know. I love the all guardsman party, man. Maybe, I mean, I don't know if it's like if I'd get like copy strikes or anything, but it'd be cool to do like a live reading of that, like live reaction, because I did read some of the all guardsman party, but I didn't read all of it. It'd be cool to like do like a live reading of that, I reckon. I think people would kind of be into that, which would be kind of cool. You're thinking about this, that John Chaves, you're thinking about this the wrong way. That's sounds like a great way to get free stuff for basing. True. He could give me his army, and then I'd be like, yeah, I've restored it, bro. I restored it, yeah. Yeah, it's here. And like just have like towel like bits like ground underneath the tanks and on the dead parts of the bases and everything. That'd be so awesome, man. That's the way you do it, you're right. Awesome. So what's it like, do the meme? It's like modern problems require modern solutions. Mordian Glory has a tower army. We need a modern solution for that problem. So aha, there we go. This part of the, I would say this part of the game, they've changed quite a lot from the original, for sure. Come on. No, down here, down. Okay, down. Down more. I suppose the aim is we're trying to get back underground, aren't we? After we went to the surface and we're like, nah, this wasn't so great. We don't like the surface. Oh, this guy had like some WD-40 and he was just killed. A bit sad, really. Oh, joy. Joy, men. Rejoice, conscripts. Rejoice. We have more jumping puzzles. I'm just going to decide that... There we go. Let's save it so we don't lose all... Come on. Right. Nice. Do that parkour. Do that parkour. There we go. So yeah, it's I had a really good sort of good morning this morning. I got sort of 3 videos and everything recorded. Ooh, sugar. Got like 3 videos recorded this morning. They're all like uploaded. So for those of you that are in the live stream, I guess it would only be fair for me to give you like a little sneak preview of what's going to be coming up this week. So the first 3 videos that I've got recorded is I've got coming out today. I've got how to build your guard army from 500 points to 1,000 points to 1,500 to 2,000, and that's I've tried to make that future proofed. So it's not, because the problem is I've got to start collecting guard 1, but oh shit. Oh, shit. I've got to start collecting Galvan already, but it's out of date and it refers to using like easy to build Cadians and stuff right now. So, and you can't use it anymore. So I figured do a new one of those. I've got veteran squads and how to use your veteran squads post Armor of Contempt, post Hammer of the Emperor updates, and post what the heck do you call it? Free upgrades on infantry squads. That was professional, wasn't it? And then I've got mortars versus thud guns, an analysis, quite a good analysis, if I might say so, of if I do say so myself, of mortars versus thud guns, which is the more efficient choice. By thud guns, I mean heavy quad mortars for you, few other players. Alex Wargamer, hi Alex. I know Alex in real life. In fact, I met Alex through the Morning Glory channel, IRL. I was going on to Games Day, like Warhammer World. And I just put on Facebook, this is when I only had like, I must have had less than 5,000 subs. I hadn't done the Winter's Battle Report yet, which was a real big boost. That got me above 10k. I met, and I was like, I just literally put on Facebook, and I do this with a lot of taunts I go to, I'm going to be here today, anyone in the area? And Alex was like, I'm in the area, I live in Nottingham. And like, we just met up. And we just had like a pint and lunch, and it was great. And now like we're like good mates, and we've been to tournaments together. We've fought side by side, we've lost side by side, we've won side by side, and yeah, it's been great. And like it's his fault that I now love bolt action as much as I do, because he really got into. I remember Alex asked me about, must have been about a year ago. He was like, "Oh, what do you think about bolt action? I think we'll get into it." I was like, "No, it's shit. I don't want to do it." And then I played it. It was really, really good. So yeah, it was really, really good. But oh man, I love. It's interesting, like how. Oh man, it's so cool. Yeah, I love how Alex, like every other 40k content creator, furiously fapping over Horus Heresy, Mordian Glory, haha, Crowbar go bop. Yeah, man, Horus Heresy, like just Marines, man. Who gives a shit? Oh, you know, like. I can just read the books to find out what happens. I'm only joking. Horus Heresy does look quite cool. Have to be careful of that community, though. Boy, yeah, man. The Horus Heresy community, they're like the rivet counters of Games Workshop games. Like, but to be fair, it's kind of like, you know when like a new video game comes out, and some people are ahead of the curve, and it's really, really, really good, and they get a really, really good sort of like community going, and then it starts going mainstream. And the new crowd comes in, and they don't quite get it, and then they start like memeing and not respecting it and all kinds of stuff. That's kind of where Horus Heresy is now. They've been like just enjoying their little bubble for so long, and they've been dropping like so much like Forge World resin money, or you know, going to like recasters more likely, and they've been like doing that, and now they're like, oh, we don't want people to come in and ruin our bubble. But that's the wrong way of thinking about it, man. You've got to roll with the punches. You know, you've got to roll with the punches. You've got to change with the times. You know, if that's. I mean, I don't want to sound heretical. I'm not talking like be like Tau, who just obviously endlessly changed and all that kind of stuff. You know, to too far extent. But you know, Dan Abnett describes the Guard in like the Gaunt's Goats books. He's like, that's how the Guard overcome all the enemies of the Imperium, because we still do, you know, take away all the memes, take away all the, you know, bayonet charge or Titan, all that kind of stuff. The Guard does learn. It does incorporate like modern military tactics, you know, and we do, you know, Imperium's a big place, but some of the best regiments in the world, like Cadians, learn. You know, best regiment of the universe, best regiments like Kashchans, they do learn, and that's how you are successful military. You learn. So likewise with like Horus Heresy, it's likewise when we're being Guard players. It's okay to do new things and try new things. We've got to learn, or we've got to keep pushing forward. Probably Coco, howdy. Going to my first tournament on Saturday, Sunday, but I've abandoned the commissary for sisters. Any tips for a scrub? I'll tell you what you should have done, mate. Sack your sisters off and play Guard. That's what you should have done. Well, you want to come to the Guard channel and start asking for sister battle advice? What do you think? What do you think this is? I'm joking, man. Let me tell you. Tips, sisters. Play Bloody Rose, hop from cover to cover, and really leverage Armor of Contempt. There's some quick tips for you. Obviously, I don't know what's on your list, but there's some general tips for you. August Varney, MG, was trying to tell you last time that I'll be sending you a buttload of what would have been my products for the Christmas parcel this year. Amazing, man. I can't wait. Email me some like pictures and stuff. We can get like a hype train going. You know, I don't have the commercial license, so I can't sell them as a product, but I can 100% give them away to friends. Oh man, like that's amazing. That's huge. Like for those that don't know, August Varney is the guy that gave me the vast majority of my Krieg stuff. I have a Krieg army thanks to August Varney. So like amazing, huge support of the channel, hugely appreciated. I mean, you know you are appreciated, August, but I'll say it every time you pop up. Like I'm going to embarrass you every video. I'm going to make a big deal out of it. So but yeah, like awesome. Like and if you ever do get the commercial license, obviously let me know, man, because you know I'll do a community shout out for you. You know I'll do a whole video dedicated to it. You know, if I'm going to do it, I've done it for other people. I'm going to do it for anyone. I'm going to do it for you. You know, for a good mate and a support of the channel, man. So like, if you ever get that sorted, just let me know. Happily, I'll put it at the top of the list and everything. Put it at the top of the pile and everything. You know, least I can do for like I said, least I can do for a good mate and a supporter. I love how like I just haven't played the game. Like, what's this game? We don't care about Black Mesa anymore. What the hell? Let's go in the poo pipe. So what we're going through now is poop. We're in the poo pipe. Ah, it's a big sorry wheel thing of death. I don't think I can get through that. No, that's just going to kill me. Aha, there we go. Man, my suit must stink now. It's like a stinking dirty tech priest. Yeah. Just keep an eye on the chat. Eric McCombs, why did UW print the Cadian Special Rules on Octarius and then not reprint the book? Now that I'm playing Cadians due to White Shields, I can't find the rules. Yeah, great that, isn't it? It's ridiculous. Like, yeah. I mean, I can try and... I'm probably not allowed to, though. This is the thing, I don't want to get my channel, like, banned or in trouble, or GW to come, send the legal team after me. But if I could get away with it, I'd post, like, some screenshots, like, on, like, Facebook and be like, here you go, guys, here's the White Shield rules. But I reckon if I did that, GW would come down on me. That's the problem. But I don't know, like, I don't know I'm no expert on fair use, and I don't think Games Workshop cares too much about fair use a lot of the time, to be honest. I think they'll just come down on you one way or another, right? That's kind of their way. No, you're amazing, man. No, you're amazing. No, absolutely no problem. Anytime. Like I said, you get that license sorted out, community spotlight. If you send me some free ones, obviously I'll get you like a community spotlight as well. And then when you can sell them, we'll do like we'll figure it out. We'll do another one. At the very least, you can have like Facebook posts and all this kind of stuff until you got the commercial license. We can figure it out between us, man. Like it's not a problem. It's more than not a problem. It would be a pleasure. I'd make sure to clear a painting schedule. I'd make sure your painting is clear come Christmas. Shit, I'm gonna drown. No, I'm gonna drown. I'm not concentrating on the game. Ah, there we go. Whoa, there we go. Yes, I will make sure my painting schedule is clear come Christmas. And I will make sure to get them painted up. Hey, if I don't have time to paint them, man, Ooh, hello. You know what? We'll crowbar in this motherfucker. Fix bayonets! Bayonets! Ah! Yeah. There we go. Good old bayonet charge, man. I almost pulled a gun out. Ooh. Guns. Satchel charges. Lots of ammo. Yeah, if I can't... Oh, Magnum! If I can't paint them, I'll get them commission painted. I know a guy fairly local who does decent quality commission painting for a very, pretty reasonable price. Or, why am I... I could just... if Killer Creeks 185 is in... I actually really... is in the chat. Maybe we can work something out between you and I. Get you to paint him up. Boom. Yeah, let's draw upon the Warhammer community, on the Mordian Glory community. Okay, let's have a little shufty round here. Where the friggity-day do I go these days? This is my least favourite part of of Black Mesa. I'm not gonna lie. Like this mission, you just get lost in the bowels of this base, and you don't want to be here. I don't think there's anything down here. There's no like loot or anything. There's just a couple of monsters that shoot at you, that spit at you, I think. Yeah, I think what you want to do. Let me save it so I don't have to waste everyone's. Come on. Nah, that doesn't feel right. No, that doesn't feel right. Let's have a look. Like I said, this is the one bit of the game I don't remember too good. Right. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. There we go. That opens up something. They're broken, which is a shame. So I'm up here now. Ah, the rotating ball of death is no longer a rotating ball of death. There we go. We're back on track. Back on track. There we go. Give it a little save. Keep an eye on the old chat. Unsatiable Child, I heard there are games that were made since Half-Life. You should check them out. Yeah, like, probably, right? But this one has been remade fairly recently, so that'd be cool. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back in time from Black Mesa, and I'm going to play Dawn of War. So, take that. I'm going to do the opposite of what you suggest. Simon Morris. Sorry, I just had to dip out to place an order with the Minotaurum. No problem, man. Orders with the Minotaurum are always... You know, the Commissar will allow that. The Commissar will allow that. Sneering Brit need to play Dawn of War Winter Assault campaign. Yeah, 100%. Well, that's like a natural place for this kind of channel. But I just wanted to try something a little bit different. Oh, this is going to squash me so badly. Whoa, there we go. Whoa. Ah. Squashed. Right, sprint through that one fairly easily. Save it. Sprint. Ah, Jesus. Gnarly. Getting my head squashed pretty badly. Right. Right, get through there. Stop there. Get through there. Stop there. Get through there. Get down. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Let's drop down here. Here. Lorenzo, this new high gun mod is looking rough. I love it. Funny guys. I love it really. I love fucking troll comments, man. I love troll comments. Some of the best comments that you get, some of the most amusing comments you get are troll comments, man. It's part of being a content creator online. You need people to like. It's not even troll comments. Is almost like too harsh. You know, having a good sense of like humor, good sense of like sarcasm and everything. It's big. Like I like it. You know, it's it makes things like more fun. Oh man, massive thank you to the Uber Lizard for becoming a channel member. He is doing his part. He is doing his part. Are you doing your part? He is doing his part. If you would like to know more, click on the join channel button. See, I'm trying to get like the Starship Troopers guy. He's doing his part. I'm doing my part too. If you'd like to do your part, if you'd like to know more, sign up to the Mobile Infantry today and click the Join Channel Member button on any Mordian Glory video or channel. There you go. Channel homepage. Mass thank you, the Uber Lizard, for your support. Hugely appreciated, man. You know, like you're gonna have a little badge next to your name and everything now. You can use cool emojis in the chat. Awesome. August Varney, honestly, if we want a community army, I can just print it. It's just up to the resin. And it keeps money out of GW's shystery hands. Well, you know, it's a really good point. It's a really good point. I might, like I said, I know I still need to reach out to you, but I definitely think we should have, we need to be having like a conversation around that. I have a big backlog, but you know, I have a big backlog, but it's like I've almost reached. This is going to sound super heretical, by the way, guys. But I've almost reached that point with my guard where it's like, have I got enough infantry? I mean, I have enough painted, and I have double unpainted. But the thing is, what I have is a lot of the same. I'm lost, by the way. What I have is a lot of the same. So if we're thinking,
squad ready for war.
Oh man, Jonathan Davis, thank you for becoming a channel member. Thank you for your very generous contributions. And thank you for doing your part. Thank you for doing your part, man. It makes a huge difference. Every little bit helps, but you've more than, obviously with your case, it's more than a little bit. Huge thank you, man, for becoming a channel member. Mass thank you for your support. It's awesome. Kazakhstan squad ready for war, man. Kazakhstan squad ready for war. You should have been able to hear that go off, by the way. If you didn't hear Kazakhstan squad ready for war, let me know, because obviously that's the alert you should hear, and it should work.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Simulation 111, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the sub, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated indeed. Right, let's get this over here. No, no, keep going. There we go. Open, sesame. Is that a button? Aha, there we go. Bit of a not super obvious gameplay mechanic there. Right, 6. Whoop. There we go. When I say like F6, that's save. Zuba Blizzard. Hey MG, nice to finally see you do the live streams. It's been a while since the last live streams, but I'm really happy that you give it another try. I have to see how the channel goes. Oh man, thank you. Like, yeah, I'm live streaming all the way, man. Live streaming all the way. I'm going to be doing at least 3 live streams a week, and if I can somehow make it work and I can go like full time. You know, it's tricky, but with like, you know, generous support from people like yourself, becoming like channel members and everything, it's a possibility. You know, it's a possibility. So if I can go full time, then we're looking at like I'll live stream every day of the week. Maybe have like Saturday, or I'll live stream 5 days a week, depending on like when the missus is off. I might need to like do a slightly different day, but I'll always post like a schedule like I did for this week. But yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Live stream every day, just like getting to meet people, have the chats, all that kind of stuff. Be awesome. That's the plan. August Varney. Oh, I already have your infantry covered, MG. Just got to wait until Christmas and you'll be having Painter's Dread 24/7 for how much there is to paint. You know what? I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. If I have to... yeah, if I have to, you know, finally become a contrast paint person, I will finally become a contrast paint person. A couple of people have asked, have I got a Discord? Absolutely, it's on the way. So I'm going to be, this week, I am finalising the Patreon 2.0. Now, anyone who is a Patreon supporter at the moment, don't panic. You're not going to miss out. It's only going to be positive changes. And if you are already a Patreon supporter, if it's at all possible, I'm not going to make you like re-sign up or anything. I'm just going to transfer you on to like the nearest tier benefit. So if you already give like you're like $1 to $3, I'll just transfer you on to like the tier that you're nearest to essentially. So you don't miss out on anything, and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to like mess around. But there's definitely going to be some in terms of there's going to be some changes to Patreon. There's going to be some really good perks. We're talking like you can binge watch content. There's going to be things like you can have like models not only painted after you, but I'm going to have like a digital Hall of Heroes, and your model will be in there with your name for as long as you're like a member. It's depending on how much, you know, like all the tiers and stuff, you'll get like shout outs like every video. Everyone's going to like credited in videos, but you know, if it's depending on if you like how much you sign up, you'll either get shouted out like every video, or you'll get shouted out the month that you join, or this kind of stuff. So there's going to be loads of positive stuff coming to the Patreon. And I'm going to be doing like a big 2.0 overhaul. Why do I mention this? One of the sort of lower middling tiers that I'm going to do, I'm looking at like 3 or 4 or 5 tiers. One of the earlier ones will have access to the Discord, and that's what I'm going to set up. Now, it's relatively easy for someone to just turn Discord on and off we go, but you've got to be careful. There's horror stories about Discords. There's horror stories of them becoming cesspits and cesspools and all that kind of stuff, and I don't want that. I want them to be well moderated, but then of course, you've got to be careful with moderators. You've got to be people that you trust, because you don't want moderators to be, you know, a little bit of power to go to the head or anything like that. You've got to be careful. So as I've said with this live streaming stuff, I've started doing it properly. I've got overlays now. I've got alerts. I've got all sorts of stuff that I just didn't do 2 years ago. Didn't have the time to do 2 years ago. I've taken the time to learn how to do it. It's going to be the same with the Discord, mate. Anyone who's asking about Discord, it's going to be the same. It's going to be properly done. Different tiers, different rooms. One of the basic rooms, obviously, you get like a voice chat room where people can just like chat in there. One of the things I'm going to be doing is I'll have like a voice room, a voice chat room, which I can like pull people into. And if people want like list advice and stuff, and it's just not quite coming across in translation, or it's just easier to pull them into that room, I'll pull them in and be like, look, let's just go through a list. It could be 10 minutes, could be like an hour. It doesn't really matter. I'm happy to, you know, just like chat through someone with their list. And it's like, look, this is, you know, even if you're not sure how to build a list, what models have you got? Right, let's build a list together. And that's kind of what you're going to get from like the Discord and stuff. It's not ready yet. I'm researching it this week. I'm looking to implement the Patreon 2.0 and Discord within the next 2 weeks. Latest, we're looking a month. Just depends on how much time. But if, I've got a little bit of time at the moment where I can commit to doing this kind of like, pseudo full time at the moment. Hence why I'm being able to do like live streams in the middle of the day and stuff. So we'll see, maybe it'll be sooner rather than later. I don't think it should take a month, but I want to set it up properly and get it done properly. As I know that's a very long-winded, wordy explanation, but I just wanted to just give you the full deets. Just realised a few of the people have come into the chat. The Uber Lizard, by the way, will there be any community nights, like playing some video games on things like Tabletop Simulator? Absolutely. That'll be part of the Discord. So big plan that I've got is like Hearts of Iron 4 games and Stellaris games.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Big that. This is JR. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you, man. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Lucius Aurelius, make the Discord called the Underhive and the mods are Mordian Imperial Guard. Yeah, exactly. There can be like conscripts, and then like moderators can be like officers. So it's like regular moderators can be like platoon officers, and then like super moderators and like super admins can be like company commanders and stuff like that. Kind of like cool. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, so that's the plan. That's the plan. Just want to make sure I've not missed out. August Varney, having an option to have you try out an armor list of our making, provided you have the mods, of course, would be really cool. That is a cool idea. That is a cool idea. Yeah, have like Patreons get to put forward like, I want you to use this list, and I want you to do a battle report, or even take it to a tournament, and even if it's awful, you've got to do it because I'm your Patreon. It's like, okay, yeah, you're right, man. I got to do it. That's a very interesting idea. That is going in the notebook. That is cool, man. I like it. Patreon challenge lists. That could be it, couldn't it? Like Patreons pick the yeah. Patreons pick army lists. Yeah, because you might have a list idea that's in your head, but you don't have a chance to get around to using it for a month, but you want someone to trial it. I could trial it. There you go, man. That's cool, isn't it? That's cool. Cavalry General, thank you for doing your part, man. Thank you. Super awesome that you've become a channel member. So awesome. Kazakhstan squad ready for war. Massive thank you. You know what, I'm going to make a big... that sounded underwhelming. I'm going to make a bigger deal out of that. Massive thank you to Cavalry General for becoming a channel member. He is doing his part. Are you doing your part? Would you like to know more? Massive thank you, man. Appreciate you. You've been in like every live stream. You've been super chatty, super supportive. Genuinely, like, awesome, man. Thank you. Bat rep with some of my creations would be the coolest thing ever. Hey, man, you send it to me. I'll paint it and I'll use it. I'll do it, August. I'll do it. The least I can do to say thank you for the support you've given me over the time. So Uber Lizard, got a list idea, like 3 Death Strikes and 9 Vanquisher tags. Oh, it's okay. No, I'm joking. I'll use it, man. I'll use it. Strawfoot, didn't realise you did live stream. Stopping in to say hi. Love the channel. Hi, Strawfoot. Guess what? I'm using your pictures in one of my videos. I think it's the video today. You sent me some cool pictures, and I'm going to be using them. There you go. Awesome, right? And they're really, man, Strawfoot's army is awesome. For those of you that get a chance to view it, I'm just going to run through this fire. Yeah, it burns a bit. It's like loads of like rogue trader stuff. It's a very impressive Imperial Guard army. It kind of makes me a little uncomfortable in the trouser department, seeing all those awesome rogue trader era guardsmen and mixed in with some more modern stuff. Just gives me a raging clue. It's a bit inappropriate. Good job I set this content to be not suitable for children, right? Jesus Christ. Right, we're gonna save this. I want my freebie. Huh. Give me the magnum bullets. Oh no! I've got to go round the merry-go-round. Or am I think I want it to come off here anyway. There we go. If not, it was worth it because I got myself some magnum ammo. Oh, this looks like it's going to squash me. Oh. Right. Save. Oh. Oh. So, the Discord. Few people throwing some ideas around for the Discord. I like it. I like the Unhive. I like the Regiment. Very cool. But what about this? I had an idea for it. Call it the parade ground, because it's Mordians, right? And what do? They march up and down on the parade ground all day. Chat, let me know what you think about. I tell you what, put your Discord names in there. Put your Discord name there. I'll go back afterwards. I'll go through the chat. I'll pick out the names, as many names as I can find, and we'll do like a poll or something, and we can let the community know. I'll just pick the one that I like best. Or what do you think of my one? My one's the parade ground. Obviously, that's the best one, right? I'm joking. It's probably not. Strawfoot, sweet. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm excited too, man. The pictures were beautiful. Look forward to them coming out. The video's coming out at 5, 2 hours. So I'm 99% certain I've used yours in today's video. If it's not, it's definitely in one of the first 2 videos this week. So they have been used, but I'm pretty sure it's today's video. Alex Wargamer, Death Strike was OP, had to be nerfed for the good of the game. Do you know, like, you can get a Death Strike, but it's like 120 points now. Oh, shit. Let me just load that rather than messing around. 120 points. I mean, is it good for 120 points? I don't know. It still seems terrible, but you could get 3 of them for 360 points. I mean, what would you rather take, a Macarius or 3 Death Strikes? It's not a hard choice, is it, guys? It's the Macarius. It's obviously the Macarius tag. It's just as cool, if not cooler. I want a friggin' Macarius, man. I need to get myself a Macarius. Alex, the Wargamer, who's in the chat, has a Macarius. And let me tell you, I don't know if I've said this to him before, but I'm telling him now, I am super jealous of your Macarius, man. Like, mega gel. I want a goddamn Macarius. Like, it's one of the coolest tanks ever. Why is Games Workshop releasing the Rogel Dawn? I'm not going to buy the Rogel Dawn. Well, I will do if it's cool, but like, or if people are like, Morning Glory, buy the Rogel Dawn. I'm like, oh, okay, guys, yeah, I'll get the Rogel Dawn. But like, my instinct towards the Rogel Dawn is, I don't want it. Make a plastic Macarius. If you can make a bloody plastic Spartan bloody assault bastard tank, make me a goddamn plastic Macarius. At Games Workshop, if you make a plastic Macarius, I'll buy 6. Something. I'll do something stupid. I'll buy loads of them. I'll buy at least 3. If they come in squadrons, I'll buy 6. I want a Macarius army, but no, obviously not. Gotta get the friggin' Rogel Dawn. It better be cool, man. It better be cool. Because the name is awful. If it's like an inverse Taurox, where, the name is terrible but the model is good, I'll accept it. I'll accept it, but... Oh, hang on. Ooh, hello. Goodbye. That was pretty grim. Oh, man. Oh, man. Awesome. Is there any way allowing people to pick a regiment when they join your Discord? Maybe. I don't know. Tom from Discord. Basic Training. That's a good Discord name. It's a good Discord name. Tom Bull. Just played a 2K game yesterday. Just brought 3 Devil Dogs with reserve with 15 multi-melter shots and murdered lots of vehicles. 15 multi-melter shots. Because you get... I guess you get D3 from the turret, right? So it's like an average of like 2 or 3. And then you get 2 from the hull. So yeah, your average is like 12, 15 multi-melter shots. Whew. Tasty. That's 300 points. Would you rather take a Death Strike or like a Hellhound? August Varney, offer still stands for you to build it and hand over the keys when it's done. You wouldn't be the first friend I've cooked one up for, so it's pretty easy peasy. Oh man, if that's for like the Discord, then hey, I definitely trust you, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've been a big supporter of the channel for a long time, so that's awesome. Jonathan Davies, I want you to have a Macarius Vanquisher. August Varney, MG wants Macarius tanks. Oh god, I'm gonna end up like my PO box is just gonna fill up with Macarius tanks, isn't it? It's just like, oh, the guy because a guy runs the PO box. It's like a company, and he's just gonna be like, yeah, he's like an Irish guy. He's like, Mordian, you've got like 7 packages here for you. They're quite big, and I'm going like, ah, it's like all these Macarius bags, like just making it rain with Macarius bags. It's gonna be awesome. I'm joking. I'm not expecting that, by the way. That was just a funny thought that popped in my head, man. I try really hard not to be like little peek, because I know like so well. Oh, I've picked it up, but I can't. Okay, well, that wasted a tube charge, or whatever you want to call it. I tried a little peek, because I had a little peek into my brain the other day about, I can't remember exactly what it was, but a little peek into my brain as well. Like, I try really hard not to be like expectant. Like, you know, not to expectant's the wrong. Well, I don't know what the word would be, but I don't want to, you know, like assume someone's going to do something for me, or get bent out of shape if someone can't do something for me just because I want them to. Like, I try, I make a big effort to be like that, because a lot of people have got stuff going on in their lives. They can't just like bend their world to be around you, right? So it's important to try and make sure that. I always think it's important to try and make sure that that you're respectful, because it's not always possible to. People can't always. You can't expect people to do stuff for you. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. Come on. Oh, there we go. It just wasn't opening. Okay, cool. John Shaves. Name different channels like things for the parade ground for picks, the quartermaster for trading, buying advice for the firing range for TTS or lists. Now that is a good idea. Why pick one name when you can use all sorts of names? This is JR. Yes, you can use Discord roles to pick regiments you play. Interesting. Interesting. See, this is the research I need to do into Discord. This is the research I need to do. The Uber Lizard, in my opinion, I would love the tank to be called something like the Alonius Pius. That would pay the guard proper respect and be a nice callback to the lore. 100% agree. 100% agree. That's why didn't they call it the Pius tank? Because if they called it the Alanius Pius and then they made it really, 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 really powerful, it'd be a nice play on name, because you'd be like, oh yeah, this is the OP tank. And everyone's like, no, what's it actually called? Like, yeah, it's called the OP tank. It's overpowered and it's Alanius Pius. That'd be awesome, man. Like, that'd be awesome. The Cavalry General, I want a Macarius Vanquisher, probably an Omega 2. Macarius Vanquisher. It is a sexy tank, man. Alex Wargamer's got one, man, and when I got to feel it with my own mortal hands and move it on the table, making brum brum noises, and it feels good. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels. So yeah, it's a good tank, man. Simon Morris, Devil Dogs have better point for point AT than a Russ. Changed my mind. Maybe that's a video idea. But whilst we're here, rather than to video everything, 110. I believe it's 110 points for a Devil Dog now. You get an average of 4 multi-melter shots. If you take a Lehman Russ Demolisher, it's 180 points. If you put the multi-melter sponsons on the side of it, it's like 190 points. And for that, you're getting an average of 7, but you take a Warlord trait, or you take a Regiment trait or Cade in there, so you get an average of 8 shots plus the multi-melter. So you're looking at 12 anti-tank shots for 190 points. Versus, even if you've got 2 Devil Dogs, you're looking at an average of 8 to 10 multi-melter shots. So it's tricky, man. It's pretty close. But on the other hand, more points on the more wounds on the Devil Dogs. Double the wounds. And if you lose 10 wounds off a Devil Dog, or 11 wounds of Devil Dog, it dies. If you lose a similar amount of wounds off a Rust, it's either degraded so much or it's dead. But you still would have another Devil Dog. It's at the very least, they're pretty comparable. Interesting. Tom from Discord, MG opens his mailbox and it's full of tanks. Creed! Love it, man. I'd love it. Snake Brit, have you played Guard and Kill Team? Super fun. I haven't played Kill Team. I've never... I played Kill Team. Really old Kill Team. No, that was Combat Patrol. I've never played Kill Team. I've always been interested, and it seems like it's got quite an underground scene. There's some YouTube channels that are quite big that just cover Kill Team stuff. I'd love to give it a go. Again, if I can do this stuff full time, I can play all sorts of game systems, Kill Team battle reports, and all sorts of good stuff. August Varney, MG, hit me up on Facebook after this, and I can show you some of the stuff I've made on both Discord and printing. Yeah, let me make a note. I'm super forgetful, so if I don't write it down, I'll forget to do it. So. That's this page here. Yeah. In fact, I've got a note from last time to talk to you about it. And I've just made it, I've circled it and made it lots of exclamation marks. Killer Creeps when I've got my Vulcan undercoated in my tank cupboard. Nice, nice. Makari's Vulcan, beautiful, beautiful vehicle, beautiful. I remember back in 8th edition, they were like super. What was it like? They were actually like really powerful. Like they were like one of the most competitive choices you could take for like 3 Makari's Vulcans, and then they just screwed them. And I don't know why they screwed them, man, but they just screwed them. They're still good though now. So, where we're up to, I know we've been chatting loads of shit in the game. Where we're up to is actually we've got into the secondary lab. And there's aliens that are like being captured and everything. And so it's become quite clear that the Adeptus Mechanicus weren't just playing around with some Necron tech. And they weren't just like, oh, these aliens, where have they come from? Turns out they did know what was going on. So, that's kind of... you know, maybe we're not the victims here. It's pretty bad. You can do loads of different experiments on the alien and kill it, but I think if you don't kill it, it breaks out and starts attacking you. But look at that. That is a new alien. That is a new alien type, guys. Pretty freaky. Pretty freaky. Jonathan Davis, what we need back is the lumbering advance rule for the Malkador Annihilate, so you can get to fire both the Marsha and the Jeweled Lascan twice like Liam Russ. Yep, 100%. 100%. Red Leader. Devil Dog doesn't have a 2+ save though. Yeah, you are right there. You are right there. So maybe 2+ save and 12 wounds, toughness 8 is about the same as 22 wounds, toughness 7, 3+ save? Roughly? Maybe? Must be pretty close. We're doing another experiment here. Explosion. I think you get an achievement if you do all of the experiments in questionable ethics. So let's see if we can get. Let's be an achievement hunter. Ah, yes, some research from the Adeptus Biologicus. I can't say it. Biologicus. I can't say it. Oh man. Don't you think the Crassius Armored Assault Transport is kind of meh? Yeah, I do think the Crassius Armored Assault... Sorry. Yeah, I do agree with you. The Crassius Armored Assault Transport is kind of meh. I love that meme, man. But you literally get it for 10 memes. You know, just another cool little thing. They've been experimenting on like bull squids and stuff. Very interesting. Oh, God. Looks like the aliens have got out. Oh, that looks a bit gnarly. But yeah, it is a bit mad, but it's cool. Like 3 of the Forged Hellhounds fully painted, nice. Those forged ones look proper nice, don't they? Forged Hellhounds. Don't know why I'm running around using a crossbow, but hell, why not? I don't often use the crossbow because it's a bit, you know, it's not an assault rifle, is it? Let's be honest. But it's probably actually quite a good weapon if you give it a go. I think it one kills most things in the game. One shot kills. Seems it's a surprisingly quiet area though. Oh, there's a security guard there. Hopefully he's not going to get me or him killed or himself killed or anything like that. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, there he is.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
It ain't no good up there. It's all sealed off.
Okay. Blessed be the Iron Brute. Orgasman, bless the Iron Brute. Iron Brew, please sponsor this channel. Iron Brew, please sponsor me. I tell you what, I think I'd faint. I would genuinely think I would faint if Iron Brew sponsored my channel. You know how we did like, I bet I'd get done. I bet I'd incur some sort of legal problems here. But you know how the Mordian Glory community got me on the Winter's SEO channel, even though I was like this little sub 10k channel when Winter was like, I want to get like famous YouTubers on, and like everyone went to his channel and was like, get Mordian Glory on, get Mordian Glory on, get Mordian Glory on. That's what allowed me to break through. That support from my followers allowed me to get on Winters. Imagine if we could do the same for Iron Brew. Please sponsor this YouTube channel, Iron Brew. That would be awesome. I don't think they'd care. I don't even know how you'd go about it. I'm not going to say anything because, like I said, I don't want to get in trouble. It'd be interesting that maybe I should just reach out and say, "Do you want to sponsor my channel?" They're a big company, so they should be able to sponsor me, right? Help me go full time. Drink Iron Brew constantly in every video and get diabetes. I'd do it. Don't tempt me. I'll fucking do it, Iron Brew. Mr. Tom Layton, what are you playing, buddy? Tom! Hi, Tom! I know Tom in real life as well. Tom was very, very kind. When I was at LGT, Tom, last year, Tom, I don't know if he pulled some strings or whatever, but I wasn't meant to be on like top table on stream, and Tom, because I knew Tom, he pulled me onto stream for the first game of LGT, first round, which was super, super cool. And it was really, really grateful. Like, got me loads of exposure and loads of kind of stuff. And yeah, so thanks, Tom. Genuinely, like, that sounded a bit sarcastic. Thanks, Tom. No, I appreciate it, man. Like, it was really awesome. Like, and I think we've been on the same team. We were on the same team at Team Tournament, weren't we? Yeah. That was really awesome, man. Yeah, good old Gene to the cult, man. You make me want to use my cult again. My cult are right here. Let's get the old cult out for a second. The old patriarch. There he is. The old patriarch himself. I don't actually use that model as the patriarch for my Gene Stiller cult. I use this guy as the patriarch because my Gene Stiller cult are Brotherhood of Nod themed. So that is Inquisitor Kazrimov model, but I actually use it as Kane. Like the actual, like it's a little, it looks just like Kane. If you can't see it on here, but the guy looks just like Kane. So if you go on the Games Workshop website and search for that Inquisitor model, it looks just like Kane. It's a perfect model for Patriarch, man. Mr. Tom Layton, I wanted to commentate your Guardsman, bro. Oh, man, awesome. Ditch the cult now. Armor of Contempt causes major issues. Yeah, I bet. Just keeping up on the old chat, man. I tell you what, it is popping off today. The chat, it is absolutely popping off. I wonder how many people we've got in the live stream. Oh, nice, 36 people. Whoa! I thought we'd be rocking around like 20, but we've got like a good like 36, 37, 40 people. That's awesome. Like, oh man, I love live streaming. It is super awesome. There we go. I just wasted a crossbow bolt alt tapping out of the game. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, the chat's absolutely popping off. I'm struggling to keep up with it, to be honest. Trying my best though, especially trying to keep up with like channel members. If I see that green name pop up, I'm trying to keep up with channel members. Like Jonathan Davis, Stormlord is the best transport. You know what? I have an unpainted Octoblade at the moment. I haven't quite finished it, but I think I might just commit. I don't really. It sounds crazy. I don't really like doing the Octoblade conversion, just because I like my super heavies to be like, this is the, this is the Thunder Child, the Baneblade. This is the Dominator, the Hellhound, and it's like I like to build up a history behind that model. So that obviously means at some point I'm going to need like 8 Baneblade chassis so I can have one of every single one. But like that's what I want to do. Like so I can like. So when I pull the Baneblade out, and I've got it, or I pull the Stormlord out on channel, and people are like, oh, he's using the Old Man today. And, the Stormlord could be called like the Old Man or something, or the Old Reliable, or something like that. Or, one of them called like the Big Iron. And, oh, he's using the Big Iron today, and stuff like that. That's what I want to, that kind of cool stuff. Oh, shit. What's that sign say? It's Latin. Foreigners. There you go. They're not dead. They've just been hit with 3,000 cc's of shark tranquilizer. So I'm sure they're fine. Is there another one round here? Well, there's definitely a guy up there, isn't there? Ciao. Awesome. 8 makes another note. 8 Beyblade chassis. Oh my god. August Varney's 3D printer goes. Oh man, that'd be awesome. I need to get. You know what? I should get a 3D. Oh, I've got itchy fucking nose. I should get a 3D printer or something, shouldn't I? They're the future. 3D printers are the future, man. And then I could just like, oh, someone wants me to run, Patreon's like, oh, Money Glory, could you run like a 7 Baneblade list? And I'm like, yeah, give me a second, bro. I'll just fire it up. You know what I mean? I can just like, oh, or shit, the meta's changed. Suddenly metal guns are great. I guess I'll just print off 20 metal guns or something. That'd be kind of cool. And I guess it's like, but I think there's like, there's other people. Rather than me doing it, I think what I would like to do, again, this is all part about, This is how I like to run my channel. This is how I'd like to run like my community and everything. Rather than me doing it, because if I do it, there's people in this chat like Orcus Vani right now, who have got plenty of experience doing 3D printing. So if I muscle in on there, I'm screwing someone over, right? Why wouldn't I, like, instead come up with some sort of partnership where it's like, look, I'll have a website, you can put your products on there, you know, between us we'll sell them, and we'll work out, you know, a fair deal on who gets how much and whatnot. And then rather than me having to do it, someone else almost is, you know, for me logistically it's easier because it's not something another partner having to manage, and someone else gets to promote their business and everything, and both sides win. That's how I would do it. But I'm no businessman, you know. I just do it how I feel. But that seems like a pretty fair way of doing it, and like that seems like a general approach. That seems like it'd be like awesome. Like if, you know, like if do all these like community spotlights, right? Which is awesome. But oh shit. Why am I using this? That die. But like, you know, if someone, oh, Mordian Glory, I've got some, I've cast my own models. I've cast my own models, but I'm struggling to find a place to sell them, or, you know, I can't be found on Etsy. I'm like, okay, here's the standard deal that I give to like content creators. Let's put them on, you know, like model makers. Let's put them on the website, you know, and you can have a little place, and then I can, oh shit me, I don't know. It's very much early days at the moment. That's very, very much an idea I've just come up with in this chat. But it sounds like it'd be, oh shit it hell, crossbows versus machine guns. I'm a feudal guardsman. There we go. But I don't know. That sounds like it. That sounds like a good way to build a community, and a good way to, you know, help myself and help others at the same time, right? But I don't really know. Right? Can I just do this? Ah! Not a fan. Oh, sugar. What grenades do I have? Huh. That seemed quite effective. Oh, man. Chat is popping off. It is popping off. I love it. I genuinely can't keep up with this chat now. I'm trying my best. But do you know what's interesting? Most of the time, it's not even chat. You know, you guys are chatting amongst yourselves, which is great. I keep saying this in every video. But it's the nicest part for me is seeing people like chatting, like Simon Morris and people like chatting with each other. That's the best part for me. Seeing the community like come together and having a good chat. It means I can like play the game a little bit, but I can just keep an eye on it. It's awesome. I always worry though if I mention it that like I should just let it happen naturally, and when I mention it I start making it unnatural, but I don't think that's the case. You guys are just, I'm just on in the background at that point. Oh Jesus Christ. Ah, come on, you have a bit of this. Right. Ah. There we go. I don't think I ever actually answered Tom Later's question, what am I playing? I'm playing Black Mesa, but we're sort of semi-role playing it as like a Warhammer thing at the same time. The stream's a little choppy, but it seems to be doing much better than it was before, which is good. Oh yeah, big battle coming up, guys. Big battle coming up. Big battle coming up. I think. I may have hyped it too much. Awesome. Let's have a... Oh yeah, so... Oh shit. So guys, what we could do is you can like, oh shit me, you can watch the guard and the aliens fight it out, but that's kind of boring. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna shoot everyone. Die, alien scum. Use all the ammo up. Suppressive fire. First rank fire, second rank fire. Die. Die, spawn of Satan. Fire the laser. Proto-lasgun technology, guys. Proto-lasgun technology. That's where we're at right now. Oh, yeah, here we go. We're going to get our own lasgun soon. Maybe we're in, like, the year 20k rather than the year 40k. The 21st millennium. I shouldn't do that. That's from when I was a school kid. Oh man, yeah. So that guardsman was playing around with an experimental gun, and he got himself killed. That's pretty grim. But we have a las gun. Well, we could say it's a las gun. It's some kind of proto Adeptus Mechanicus weapon, isn't it? But whatever it is, it's pretty cool. We just need some more ammo for it. Come on, yeah. Let's use the laser gun. Now, this is actually called the towel cannon, or the towel gun, which is obviously not ideal that I'm using a gun that has the word towel in it. Wherever I go, I'm just plagued by the towel. But I'm going to pretend that it's not a towel gun, and that it is, in fact, like either a proto las gun, or it is some sort of a weird, wacky Adeptus Mechanicus weapon. And hopefully there'll be lots of enemies for us to fight. I mean, they've given us this bitching soundtrack. Oh no, that needs to go in there. Huh. Oh no, it doesn't. Off. And then this needs to go on. Oh wait, is it fully charged yet? No, it's not fully charged yet. Excellent. Aha! Die! Rad carbine! Las gun! It's cool, it leaves little floating spots in the air. It's cool. Awesome. Right. Let's just pop this off. So, Zoo Blizzard. So, as a theoretical question, how stern will the Commissar lecture? How stern will the lecture of the Commissar be for one might have hyper excited to collect Elder and Chaos on the side? Oh, okay. I tell you what. 1 second. I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can do this. Can we do this? Let's see if I can do it. Okay. I'm going to create a poll. The poll is going to be blam or not. And we're going to be... And here's the choice. Blam. Do we blam the Uber Lizard or do we not blam the Uber Lizard for collecting chaos and everything? That poll should be in the chat now. Fingers crossed. There you go. Everyone, for the Uber Lizard for collecting an army that isn't Imperial Guard, nay, is both Xenos and a Chaos army, do we blam him or do we not blam him? This blam 91% straight away. We fucking knew that what way that was gonna go, didn't we? Awesome, man. So much fun. I fucking love streaming. So much fun. How many it's 21 votes, 90% say blam. The 10% that don't, you're gonna get blam now. The Commissar just outed you. You know, you're gonna get blam now as well. Oh man, like, joking aside, I'm gonna leave that poll up for a moment. Joking aside, I have non-guard armies. I have a full G-Silicate army, to be fair. And joking aside, I've quite Chaos. I always quite like Chaos. It sounds obviously very heretical, but just speaking from a generic gamer point of view, let me just go back onto the OBS 1 second and go back on here. As like a generic gamer point of view, I've always quite liked Chaos, and in fact I have a World Eaters army. I've just never had the motivation to paint them. But Chaos is kind of cool. It depends on what you go for. If I was to do a Chaos army today, I would go for like a Renegades and Heretics, Lost in the Damned army, and I would really make them look messed up. I'd make it look like all the colours of the chaotic rainbow. So you'd have like people like wheels for legs and tentacles for arms and just all sorts of like mad shit, like 3 heads coming out. And it wouldn't be a competitive army, and I would maybe rarely use it on the tabletop, just for like some fun battle reports here and there. But it would be like just a really nice themed army. And I'd use it for like a competitive. Fuck, that's totally the opposite. I'd use it for a narrative campaign. I'd use it for a proper narrative campaign. That's how I'd run it. Let me just make sure. There we go. I just want to go to OBS 1 second. So we'll close the poll there. So you've definitely been blind. Oh, Zubel said, oh, well, I had hoped for a penal battalion, but oh, well, guess I'll die. Okay, I will. If you're willing to die in a penal battalion, at least you can be useful there. You can go to the penal battalion. There you go. I am a merciful commissar. I am a merciful commissar. Your sentence has been commuted to. You will get your last chance in the last chances. There you go. That's awesome. August Vardy makes note and Lowe's bolt pistol always quite light chaos. Eldar have in more heresy. Eldar. I've always liked the idea of doing an Eldar army, but guardifying it. So it's, to me, it's always kind of crazy that Eldar are all in these crazy bright colours and all this kind of stuff. If I was to do like an Eldar army, I'd go full like Dire Avengers style. It'd be fully mechanized, and it would be like kind of like a Steel Legion army but for Eldar. But the camo pattern I'd go for I'd research what is like the craziest like prototype like digital camouflage that that armies use like nowadays, and I do it in that. That's how I do like an Eldar army. If I had to pick, if like the men with guns came and said, Mordian Glory, you've got to tank your reputation. You've got to pick either an Eldar army or a Tau army. I'd pick an Eldar army over a Tau army, like no doubt. But you know, there you go. Calvin Garrett, hello. I just noticed you popped up in the chat, so I thought I'd say hello. But Zero, by the way, speaking of Chaos and Lost and Damned, seeing that there's a decent focus on the cultists, I wonder if they will somewhat play similar to the good old guard. Yeah, maybe. Jonathan Davis, oh, I love the Grot Guard conversion army. Yeah, me too, man. I absolutely love the Grot Guard conversion army too. Anyway, someone said, so we're basically playing Fire Warrior now because I'm using using the Tau gun. Yeah, I know, it's pretty bad, isn't it? Okay, here we go. I think there's something down here. Oh yeah, there's some health and stuff. Yeah, tell you what, like, it's very different playing this game like live stream and everything. It's much more enjoyable. I kind of rushed through it when I was playing it on my own, but it's been a much more enjoyable experience playing it as a... Oh, Jesus Christ! When you go through 3 different guns for the firefight. Nice. Yeah, I've really preferred playing the game as like a live stream, even though it's going to take me like 5 times longer to complete it. Like, that's absolutely fine. It's not about how quickly I complete it or not. It's just about it's not about the game. It's about the friends and the journey along the way. That's it, isn't it? I tell you what. Speaking of the new cult models, speaking of it's gone choppy again, hasn't it? Keeping an eye on it. It's half and half, 50-50. Speaking of the new like cult models and stuff, it makes me want to get a load of them, mix them with paint them up in a similar scheme to my Genestealer cult, mix them all together, and make a proper Lost in the Damned army. But then just get, I say just. But I'd buy some alternative Lehman Russ models, like 3 or 4 alternative Lehman Russ models, and like 3 or 4 alternative like Chimera models, and then I'd use my Goliaths as Tauroxes, and I'd go for like a bit like when the Blood Pact got all the alternative like armor in Gaunt's Ghosts. I'd kind of have something similar to that for like my Nod and stuff, for, like my Nod cult Traitor and Guard. Traitor Guard army. I think that would be kind of cool. I'm not aware of there being many alternative Lehman Russ models. If someone's aware of one, let me know, because that'd be kind of... I'd definitely take a look at some alternative Lehman Russes. It's not about the game, it's about how many meters we gained. Very true, as your Uber Lizard. Very true. John Chavez, what is the Commissar's view on the Astra Milagrotum? Well, it's a very cool army. If you've seen, like, is it the Grot Skull Workshop, I think his channel's called. If you've seen his army, it's really, really cool. Like, Grot Guard is cool, yeah. Heretical, of course, in the extreme, but cool. At least they're trying to be good, right? it's not. Hello, Mordian. When do you think the new guard models might drop? No idea. I would be surprised if we got our codex this year. And my theory for that is entirely based on the fact that if you go and look at the balanced data sheet, it says that these rules are in effect for certain factions for how many months, and it says for the guard ones, like, these rules are in effect for like until December 2022. So I therefore think that we are going to not get a codex until 2023. I have no other insider knowledge on that. That's just my guess. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, hopefully it'll be sooner than that, but it might not be. That's assuming the guard models drop at the same time the codex. I would normally say that that's a given, but Games Workshop has a weird habit of dropping models before the codex comes out. They look like the Orc Codex and stuff like that. Ah, this looks like a very standard Adeptus Mechanicus type machine, wouldn't you say? Very Adeptus Mechanicus. Ow. You know what? I'm just going to rush it. There we go. I mean, I should have pressed the button there. There we go. The Adeptus Mechanicus Auto Autopsy Machine. There you go. Jonathan Davis, I think the Commissar would allow Xenos to kill Xenos for them. After all, it makes the guard job easier. So yes, the guard. That's a very good point. It's a very good point. The Cavalry General, cool Artillery Russ is that 3D printed sci-fi Sherman. Oh, I'm not aware of the 3D printed sci-fi Sherman. If anyone's got a link, put it in the chat or put it in a comment on one of my videos. Let me have a little gander. That sounds interesting. I'll definitely give that a go. That'd be really cool, like for like a Traitor Guard army to have like not quite a Lehman Russ. You know, it's like a homemade alternative on like a Forge planet or something. There we go. Whoa. Let me load. Let me reload some guns. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, chat. Here's one for chat. Here you go. Slight spoiler alert. There's a massive fight coming up. Massive fight. What gun do you want me to use for as long as possible in that fight? What weapon? We have access to, I mean, I know what you guys are going to pick straight away, but I'm not going to encourage you. We have access to the crowbar, aka the bayonet charge, the pistol, the auto pistol, the magnum, the assault, the auto gun, the shotgun, the crossbow, and unfortunately the lad's gun is out of ammo, and we have a grenade and two trip mines. So what gun do you want me to use for as long as possible in the fight? So we've got a bayonet charge. Time I'll say bayonet charge. Crowbar. Shot and magnum. Interesting. A fixed crowbar. Oh man, I'm gonna die. At least you get to see. Look, I would probably say, oh, magnum crowbar. Okay. Tactical crowbar, shotgun, like all vets should. Okay, I tell you what. We'll use the crowbar for as long as possible. And then if I die, fine, whatever. But if I do die, I'll then use the magnum. I'll do another run and use the magnum and the shotgun. Oh, I could just save it now and I could do it. I could do it twice. We'll see what I want. Right. Crowbar was quite clearly the. There was a few good options there, but crowbar definitely got the option, didn't it? Okay. So I'm gonna run it here. Oh God! Right, here we go. Come here, you bastard. Right, come on then. Ah! Ah, come here! Come on. Right, I need some health. Come on! Come on, for the Emperor! For the Emperor! Ah! Where's it coming from? There it is! For the Emperor! Ah, you're a medic! Fuck the Geneva Convention! Here we go! Ah! Come on! Come on, where are you? Come on. Are you hiding? I can't get you. Come down. Ah, there we go. More enemies. Oh, for the Emperor! For the Emperor! Come on! Come on! Ah! I'm on 19 health. I need a health pack. Zigzag! Zigzag! Get to the house! Ah! That was pretty close. That was pretty close. Oh. Nice. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Right, let's try again. I think that was pretty close. That was pretty close. Right. Next run. Magnum. Magnum into shotgun. And we should make it this time. We should make it this time. Okay. Whew. Nah, I'm aiming too much. Come on. Not sure if I'm doing better with the Magnum shotgun, actually. Come on, you bastards. Bastard, bastard, bastard. Come on. Come on, you scumbags. Here we go. Oh. Don't like it up 'em, sir. They don't like it up 'em. Shit me. Taking a beating here. Come on, you. Oh, come on, you alien asshole. Well, not even alien. Come on, you heretic asshole. Here we go. You never get to use the Magnum enough in this game. There you go. Gotta be. I think that's most of them. A couple of ceiling bros, I think. I'm gonna run over to the health machine quickly. Woo! Woo! That was fun. That was pretty good. I think there's, like I said, I still think there's one or two. The scientists haven't come out to play yet. Oh, there he is. Come on, you. There we go. Right. There we go. So that's a solid 5+ shooting. Magnum's a tricky gun. You've got to be precise with it. So, quick question. I'm happy to keep going, but if do people want me to do one more run using the shotty, or do we just want to crack on, carry on into the next part of the level? I don't know how laggy it was, you see, because I was concentrating. So, let me know what you think. Do you want me to do it again, or do you want me to just leave it and just use the shotgun for the next bit of the mission? Put it in the old chat-a-roo. The crowbar was the most. You know what? The crowbar was pretty fun. So we've got one shot. I think we get like if 5 people say go for the shotty, I'll do the shot. We'll do another run with the shotty on that big firefight. Just go if in doubt, I'll put a poll out. Blessed buckshot. Interesting. Okay. Well, tell you what. We'll go for the best of both worlds. We'll just, rather than, because yeah, I appreciate, like, we've done that bit twice now. So what we'll do, so that people aren't disappointed, is we'll use the shotgun for as long as possible. Just keep using the shotgun as long as possible. Kyan Lo Mas Nacy, I've butchered your name there, mate, but massive thank you for becoming a channel member. Massive thank you, appreciate it. Oh, massive, sorry for the super chat. Massive thank you for super chat. Reward for that brilliant show of crowbar strength. Thank you, I appreciate it. I think that was pretty fun. So yeah, we will make sure that we carry on, but we use the shotgun for the next bit. It's being a bit choppy again though. Appreciate that it's been a bit choppy, guys. So thank you for everyone who's like stuck through it. I know it's not ideal playing, especially in this day and age. Seeing a stream with, with a bit of chop. But appreciate you guys have been. Oh, Jesus Christ! He subscribed to Saint Shotgun as well. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. I'm getting absolutely rinsed. There's a couple of auto turrets up there. I'm gonna lose this. No, I'm not. That's heretic thinking. Right, that one's dead at least. There's definitely still another guardsman around here. Yeah. Oh, that's a grenade. He used the bloody frags, didn't he? Right. This is quite a bad health situation, not gonna lie. So of course, we'll save it now, so that I can never get a great health situation. Aha! I lied, I just got some health back. That's good. Right, oh, there you go. This game's always pretty forgiving, man. I knew it'd be alright. There you go. Look, here's some more. There you go. Look at us, we're already having a great time. God, it is choppy though, that stream, isn't it? Jeez. It sort of comes and goes, but you know, I can always like pause it and keep an eye on the chat and have a bit of a chatteroo. Look at this. This game gives you so much health. Not to worry. There's loads of health packs. I could do with some more battery power. TBH. Right. Shitloads of shotgun. Shotgun until we die. That's the well, even then, shotgun until we run out of ammo, or until it gets taken off us, basically. Oh Jesus Christ, that's a 50 cal. So what you'd normally do in this situation is you'd pull out a longer range weapon to deal with that 50 cal, but we've committed to the shotgun lifestyle. Ah. I need a couple of those health packs that I poo-pooed earlier. There's a battery style thing there. Oh, they've disappeared. Did they bloody despawn the health pack, or have I just moved on? I've misremembered where it is. Oh well. There we go. It's not too bad. Right. Cha. Is anyone still manning? Yep, someone's still manning that 50 cal. Jesus. Yeah, eat it. I don't think we get to shoot anyone with 50 cal, sadly. No. Anything else in the security office? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Thomas McDonald, looking forward to running the Horde of Death Guard with you at the teams, mate. Oh, man, Tom. I know, Tom, IRL. Yeah, man, we're doing a Horde. For those of you that are interested, we're doing a Horde, a team Horde. So even though Hordes are definitely not the meta, we're going to be running a team Horde. So that's awesome. Tom, I didn't know you were in the chat. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Seeing those like what, like 100 zombies plus like 20 Terminators. That's quite a tasty list. I think you're going to do quite well, even though we're running a bit of a meme team. That's going to be quite good. There we go. It's just loading the next bit. Oh, this looks a bit dodgy. Pow. Oh, bit grim this. Death Guard with Imperial Guard would be the Undying Guard. Yeah. Mordian Glory has survived the guard for 3 hours, now fully abusing his veteran shotgun privileges. Yes, I am. I love the shotgun in this game. It's actually, I'm quite happy to use it for the foreseeable future. I'm going to take helicopters down with this thing and everything, and I can't wait. Come on, there's always shotty shells around here. Like every security guard bit has shotty shells in, you see. And a lot of the there you go, see? There's always a few more shotty shells around. Honestly, Death Guard zombie hordes are pretty good. Just so many mortal wounds, man. They kill anything in melee. Hey, I didn't know they did mortal wounds. That's interesting. It's like a stratagem that they can use. They can do like some mortal wound damage or something. Oh, I love the sound effects in this bit. Getting outranged here, boys. I'm getting outranged here. Where's the Chimera? Where are the bloody tanks? Oh, oof.
Cassican squad ready for war.
Sean Stafford sponsored the channel. Thanks, man. Thank you for doing your part. Thank you for becoming a channel member. He's doing his part. Are you doing yours? Would you like to know more? Awesome, man. Thanks for becoming a channel member. I really appreciate the support. Man, it's been... tell you what, I really think that the live stream has helped, like, get that sort of level, that extra level of support for the MG channel. It's actually really strange that only veterans could take shotguns, but not non-infantry squads. Yeah, it is pretty... Blizzard, that is pretty strange. They should definitely make a new guard, like, infantry choice called, like... I was going to say called breaches, but the tower have got to, haven't they? But like pacification squads or something. It'd be cool. Oh shit, there's loads of them. A fellow worshipper of the shotgun cult. God, oh, I missed it in. Jesus Christ. Come on. He's wrecking me, that other shotgun guy. Really... Come on. I got wrecked, man. I wonder where the last save was. I can't remember. It could be a while back. Nah, it's not too bad. These guys are tough. They don't like it. No, they don't like it up them. It wasn't too bad. At least we at least get that cool paramilitary squad where you get guardsmen. Yeah. Cool. Right, I want to jump. I want to... Yeah. Right. Come on. Jeez. Oh, I'm never going to make it, yeah. Come on. It's so tough. It's so tough just using the shotgun. It's so tough. I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna give it another go on this. We're gonna. Oh, fucking hell. Right. Here we go. Right. Here we go. What have we got? We got a couple of grenades. I think grenades are okay. Let's chuck a few nades in there. Here we go. That seems to have been successful. Someone's body parts went everywhere. Right, let's go. Ah, oh, you bastard. Ah, I got you though, didn't I? Right, how many? Alright, a couple more inquisitorial soldiers here. Oh, let me just sneak in here, boys. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay. Bit of a reload would be, that's a grenade. Oh, it's gonna hurt. No, it's alright. Right, yeah, we've got them on the edge now. We've got them on the run now, boys. We've got them on the run now. There you go. Ah, reinforcements coming through. They've got a 50. They've got a 50. Jesus. Oh, I can't keep up. Right, let's get a bit of health. We got to charge down the heavy stubber emplacement, boys. We've got to charge down the heavy stubber emplacement. We've got 13 shotgun shells. Until we got to go back to the crowbar. Oh, I think they've abandoned the stubber emplacement, guys. Yes. There we go. I think we've got them. Look at that. Not bad outcome either by the end. Oh, interesting. Oh, shit. Shit. Right, we've got to kill the helicopter. Come on then. Give it the beans. Ah, shit. Right. Charging the las gun. There we go. Give it a bit more. There we go. There we go, boys. Whew. Whew. We fought off a Valkyrie gunship. Fought off the Valkyrie gunship. Oh man, it is. Let me tell you, that stream looks pretty choppy. I'm not gonna lie. Cavalry General, peace out, guardsman. I'll be in my bunk. See you later, man. See you later. Thank you for being a channel member as well, man. Thank you for signing up, man. I appreciate it when we doing that at the beginning. Sebastian Fritang, what game is this? This is Black Mesa. This is Black Mesa. It's a remake of the original Half-Life, and it's a bit annoying because it's normally quite clean, but for some reason, in the last couple of streams it's been quite clean, but in this clean it's been a bit choppy, so I apologise for that. But we're just having a bit of a chat, more of a sit and talk, a bit of a chat more than anything else. Simon Morris, I think the new guard infantry kits need all ballistic sprue, autogun, shotguns, heavy stubber, LSW stubber. Absolutely. Did the guard need like Genius of the Cult can take like 2 stubbers and 2 grenade launchers, and the guard should in a single like hybrid squad, the guard should be able to do something similar. I've maintained for a long time there should be a PDF unit in the guard, something between conscripts and guardsmen, and you know they should be be able to be taken in blocks of 20. Like conscripts can go up to 30, PDF can go up to 20, guardsmen can go up to 10, right? And scions can go 5 to 10 as well. And the PDF squad should be able to it shouldn't get access to melter guns or plasma guns. It shouldn't get access to that. It should get access to flamers, snipers, grenade launchers, and stubbers. And you should be able to take in, for every 10 men, you should be able to take 2 weapons from that list. So if you take a 20-man block, you can put 4 heavy stubbers in it, for example. And that just represents just like a unit of, or you can take like, or in like a 10-man squad, you can choose to take like a heavy weapon instead or something like that. Like I don't care. I've not worked it out fully, but the point is like, imagine like, you can imagine there would be situations where the PDF would like, there's 20 of us, we're just going to bunker down, set up some 50 cal emplacements, and we're just going to hold this checkpoint. And that's our job as PDF. That's what we're going to do. That's what that's what I'd like to see. That's what I'd like to see. Awesome. John Chavez, I can't do my part till the quartermaster distributes my local currency. My regimental quartermaster bought it at the beginning of the deployment, 9th ed, and reinforced IG coats won't arrive for a while. But look, hey man, like don't worry. Like if you can do your part, great. If you can't, if you can like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff, that's all. Anything you can do to support the channel is greatly appreciated. I don't want anyone to feel, funny about it. Like if you can, but simply by taking part in the live stream, you're helping, man. So there you go. If you want to sign up, great, but don't feel any pressure about it. It's why I purposely set the channel membership the way it is, so that those people who can and want to will get a kick from it and they'll get something from it. Great. But those of you who can't or don't want to, you're not going to be penalised for that. I'm going to miss out on like content. I'm going to like reward people with interaction changes. I'm not going to punish people for not being able to do it. That's how I hope it's come across anyway. August Varney, in my experience, PDFs generally compile documents in an easy, accessible format. You and your dad jokes, man. You and your dad jokes. Right. I hate this next bit. It makes me squeal like a little piggy bitch boy because there's like 2 or 3 sharks in this water, and for those of you that watched my stream on Saturday know that I am genuinely. Look, there he is, swimming around. I am genuinely terrified of deep water and sharks. I didn't used to be, but I watched too many shark documentaries as a kid. And that's the result of it. So I'm going to wait for him to scoot around a bit. What a glory, the pole is still running. Ah, okay. I should probably stop that, shouldn't I? Okay, let's have a look. 43 votes to Blam or not to Blam. I'm glad it got so many votes, man. I'm glad it got so many votes. Awesome. Right. Let's go back. We're back in the game. 3, 2, 1, we're back in the game. There we go. And then if I can do that, there we go. Right, so Sharky Boy's gonna eat my face off. I don't like sharks. I'm scared. I genuinely, I hate it, man. I hate it. Worse, if I was to do something for charity, and that I really, 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 really believed in it, and I wanted to raise a lot of money, or at the very least, not just like do like a bloody jog or run or something like that. Like I don't want to demean people who have done that kind of stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, but for me, the ultimate like charity fundraising challenge would be to go in like a Shark Tank or something. I cannot express how much I fear them, man. There's too many bloody watching too many DVDs. Oh, the shark, it doesn't have a single bone in its body. Shark is immune to all known diseases. It's just like, Jesus, it's the ultimate killing machine, man. Sarah Morris, did the sharks have lasers on them? I don't know if that would make it better or worse. They don't need them on to terrify me. Look, he's right down. Screw it. You know what? We're just going to go for it. There he is. I don't want to get eaten. I want to live. Yeah. Suck me into the drain pipe. Here we go. Boom. God, that's the worst bit over, man. I think you will only come across them 1 or 2 more times now. But, ugh, sharks, man. Sharks. Let's talk about something else. I can't stop thinking about fucking sharks eating me. Oh my god. Jesus. That's the great thing, like, about doing this kind of like video format, is you get to share like some more personal stuff, and you get to know your viewers a bit more, and they get to know you a bit more, and it's a lot more personal. It's a lot more personal. I need a top up. I'm out of Iron Brew, guys. I'm going to get a top up at some point. Might be worth going for having a little drink break, actually. We've got another hour to go. So, there you go. MG, casually confusing charity with a Jackass movie. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'm sure somebody tries to eat me. You ever see the old 90s show, Street Sharks? See, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think my true fear of sharks happened when I was left unsupervised. Me and a friend were left unsupervised at a sleepover, and inevitably we went and watched a movie that we were way too young to watch. And people say like, "Oh, it's fine. Let your 5-year-old watch like 18 rated movies or R-rated movies, whatever it is in the country you're in." And we watched Deep Blue Sea, and that's where it started. That's where it started. Yeah, definitely. That's where it started. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to save it. I am very, very quickly going to pop on the Be Right Back screen. And I'm literally going to be 1 or 2 minutes. I'm going to run downstairs. I'm going to top up my old drinky poo. And then I'm going to be back. So we'll just literally... I'll put the Be Right Back screen on so anyone who joins doesn't think, oh, he's gone, where's he gone kind of thing. Yeah, everyone else, go and get a drink. We'll reconvene at 17:10 UK time, roughly. So that's 5:10. Right, I'm going to pause that, and I'm going to do the BRB screen. Ta-da! There we go. There we go. We should be back. Excellent. Hopefully not too many people dropped off during the break. It was only a quick one. Nope, we seem to be plenty of people still hanging around, which is great. Excellent. So, yeah, I apologise for being a minute late. Appreciate, appreciate that I will have to submit myself for some sort of punishment about for being a minute late. Oh God, someone's joined the chat called Shark. Was someone talking about me? I don't know if someone's actually gone and made a profile in the last 2 or 3 minutes and then joined called Shark. or if it's a long-term YouTube profile. But Mr. Shark, I was just saying it's I revealed a personal fact about myself recently about being terrified of sharks. Oh. Jesus, you guys are cruel, man. Right. Yeah, that's brilliant. That's so funny. Right. Back to in-game. Mac graphics. What's up, lads? Not too bad. How are you doing, mate? Let me just... I've buggered the camera up 1 second. There we go. Much better. Yeah. There we go. Back in game. So, can't remember where we were up to before that, but so just so people are wondering where we're up to in sort of the game and everything, basically what we're trying to do is we were in one part of the research base and we're trying to get to another part of the research base. And so the research base that we're trying to get to is called the Lambda Complex. And so that's what we're trying to get to. Sam Moore is still here and on work's dime. Now better than getting paid to watch a stream. Hey man, totally agree. Totally agree. What's the old saying? I get paid $1, the boss gets paid... No, I get paid boss gets paid $1, boss gets paid $1, I get paid a dime, and that's why I take a big shit on company time. That's an old saying. It's true, man. It's true. Like, if you know, there's nothing like going on a toilet break and just having a big dump. Like that was like 15 minutes that I got paid to have a shit. Blacko, if he does a Stellaris multiplayer, someone must take the dolphin portrait then. Oh man, dolphin's not so bad. Although, I think, yeah, dolphin's not so bad, but they're not great either. Not ideal either way. Right, let's crack on with some fecking gameplay. Right, we can't climb up that rope, guys. I've tried a lot. You just end up breaking your legs trying to climb up there. What you want to do is sneak around here. Here. There we go. Sneak around here. Go here. And then climb up this ladder, which you wouldn't have been able to climb up if you just stayed. There we go. Now, this is a bit that always gets me. So, because there's absolutely loads of these dogs. Bastard. Or it doesn't do too much damage to me, but I always like to try and do like a personal achievement of killing all those dogs without taking any damage. Jesus. There we go. There we go. Probably should have crowbarred them, right? Then it might have worked. Well, we don't have the shark portrait, so we have to improvise. I think you probably can get a shark portrait for Stellaris, right? You can mod the shit out of that game. Maybe. I don't know. So we'll have to give it a go. If we can mod it, I'll mod it. Like, whoop. Oh, shit. I'm just not going to make you watch me climb up a ladder again. So as to be a bit of a safe scummer, guys. Whoop. There we go. Oh. It's electric fence. I wonder what's making that weird humming noise. It's like, that's unusual, to say the least. I think we've still got a few bit of shotgun ammo left, so I'll use my last few shotgun rounds up. keep the... oh, no, I've just got a few more shotgun rounds. That was good. Keep the shotgun style challenge going. It's been quite fun doing it with a shotty. Awesome. Let's go out here and shoot this guy. Bit more shotgun ammo. There we go, bit more. Almost out of shotty. It's pretty grim when you double. So there's two firing modes to the shotgun, and you can fire it like faster and one shot at a time, or you can fire it slower but do a double shot. Because I think when they originally made this game, the game designers didn't realize that this shotgun, the Spaz 12 doesn't get 2 barrels. The barrel underneath is the magazine tube. So that's kind of why it can double shoot. But, yeah, it can't in real life. That's one of the few gun facts I do know. Did you now? Yeah. Pretty grim. Pretty grim. So we've got about 40 minutes left of the old streameroo. I hope people are still enjoying it. Let me know what you think. I tend to find that I slow down. Well, I'm always a bit slow, but I tend to find that I slow down a bit in the third hour. The first 2 hours, I'm pretty on it, and then that third hour, my brain starts to slow down a bit. But I still really enjoy it. But I think I'm going to sort of keep an eye on that, and not in a negative way. Like keep an eye on it, as in like what I mean is, keep an eye on it and see if I get used to streaming for 3 hours, and if I do, maybe I can like push myself for like 4 hours and stuff like that. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how my sort of streaming career progresses. So we've got a Gemman 12. What is the best IG book, not series, just one book in series or novel? August Varney, Angel of Fire from the Makai trilogy. I've not read that one, but I've heard very good things about it. The whole series is great, but Downwards Angel of Fire just amazing. I'll have to check it out. Is it on Audible? If it's on Audible, I've got some Audible credits I need to use up. Not Pure Guard, but I love the Ironstorm in Ironstorm, a siege between Guard and Iron Warriors. Yep, that's really good, that one. Simon Morris, either Necropolis or Double Eagle. A man of culture, Simon. A man of culture. Gaunt's Ghosts. For me, I want to get Double. I want to get Double Eagle. It's on Audible. I definitely want to check that out. But for me, I would agree with Necropolis. I'd say Gaunt's Ghosts are kind of peak Guard lore. They're very well known, and they're very good. I'm very glad that Dan Abnett is writing the story for Darktide as well. But for me, I think Necropolis it's really good. It's the perfect balance between getting the numbers about right in terms of army sizes. It's the perfect balance between like a dug-in, gritty, grim siege and being a battle of motion and fluidity. So it's interesting to read. And I used to really like Straight Silver, which was like the Gaunt's Ghost World War one, but there's not actually that much description of World War One fighting in it. There's like a couple, it's like a trench raid and a bit of a trench breakthrough, and then that's kind of it. Whereas in Necropolis, I think it's almost constant action. Like there's loads and loads of fighting throughout the book, and it's really good. So for me, I think Necropolis is the best one. And interestingly, whenever I have won the argument with the missus about what we're going to listen to on the long journey, which isn't very often. No, joking aside, we normally, whoever driving gets to pick what goes on, and we split the driving fairly equally. But if I put an audiobook on, she's listened to the 3 Warhammer audiobooks that she has listened to and has actually said, oh, we should put that back on when we're driving, has been Necropolis, Xenos, Dan Abnett, and has been Troll Slayer, the old Gotcha Can Feel It books. Those 3 got the seal of approval from the missus. So that should give you a good indication of how good those books are. Because she's not into Warhammer. Oh. So Blizzard, I'm surprised there are no 40k VTubers thus far. Yeah. Well, a lot of 40k content creators are kind of, they're definitely more YouTube orientated, aren't they? Like, think of the bigger names in like 40k content, and you think of things like Chaptermaster Valrak. You know, you think of things like Tabletop Tactics, Winter's SEO. There are some live streams there, but their principal format is video. I think 40k content creation is about a decade, well, that's quite a long time, maybe 5 years behind video game content creator, because VTubers are really popular in like video games. Well, as far as I'm aware, I'm not a streaming expert at all, but but the people that I do know that play a lot of video games and watch a lot of video game live streams, they do it in there's a lot of VTubers around there. VTuber is kind of interesting. You get an avatar and it syncs up with you and everything, doesn't it? But you don't have to show your face. But that's what people like to see. People like to see your face, no matter what no matter what you look like. People like to see you. You know, it's a lot more personal. You know, it's like live streaming in general is a lot more personal. And I think if you, I don't know, I genuinely don't have an opinion either way on VTubers. I think it's a really interesting concept. I'm neither for nor against it. I just think it's an interesting idea. Got some really crisp lemonade now. It's very, very, very refreshing. Killer Creeksman, I got a copy of Siege of Vrax 1 and 2 the other day with the posters. Oh, what a find. What a find. Jealous. Truly jealous. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome, man. But not jealous in a bad way. Like, I'm jealous in a good way. Like, I'm only jokingly jealous. I'm actually, like, almost, you know, that's just really, it's really, really cool. I appreciate how cool that is. Simon Morris, and Gaunt's goes first major theatre. Yeah, Gaunt's first major theatre command. Can't wait to see where he goes after Anarch. Now, I haven't, I've only read up to the whole, I don't want to spoil it, but I think it's Armour of Contempt, like the Haunted House, so got to be careful. But, I mean, they've been out for so long, it's my own fault for not catching up on them. Sabbath Martyr is good. Yeah, Sabbath Martyr is good as well. Gemman 12.
Squad ready for war.
Oh, we've got another channel member. L1011 TriStar. Welcome to I'm Doing My Part. He's doing his part. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It makes a huge difference. Truly makes a huge difference. Just gets me that little bit closer to being able to do this kind of stuff full time, man. It's really, really appreciated. So, massive thank you. Enjoy your channel badge. Enjoy access to your unique channel emojis as well. And yeah, now, and also enjoy your priority reply to any comments that you put in chat and in comments on videos. There we go. Yeah, no, just thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Just keep it, just going on a few of this. Zubal is a true. I was kind of just thinking that as 40k did bump up quite a lot of popularity from gaming, reacting to lore, funny comments, such. So the thought that it might not be that far off. Yeah, I guess it maybe like a year. I think maybe in a year or two, we'll, or maybe I think between 6 to 18 months, we'll see some big 40k VTubers. I think you're probably right there, man, because it doesn't take that. Once the one's broken through, other people can pick it up quite quickly. August Varney, I wish it was used more as just a themed avatar instead of a non-stop cringe waifu wannabes. Yeah, well, the first people that pick it up, it'll be more niche. And the way they use it will be more niche. But as it progresses, you'll move away from the niche stuff and more mainstream stuff will come in. So I wouldn't be surprised if sooner or later you get like a Giga Chad, like, you know, to counter like the waifu sort of furry. And I don't care what, by the way, just be clear, I have no preference on if you're a waifu, furry, anything like that. Whatever you want to watch, you like anime, great, doesn't bother me, man. I like watching Star Trek. I just watch a lot of Star Trek and Stargate, that's my jam. But right now there's a lot of people that are using it in that, for that sort of scene. But But I think as it evolves, there'll be almost like counters to that scene. So you'll have like a Giga Chad avatar, like Chad Man avatar, and all that kind of stuff. That I reckon that'll all come. I've no idea when, but I reckon that'll all come for certain. As there's always opposite and equal reactions, isn't there, in everything. Killer Creature, I need to frame the posters though in some double-sided frames. Yeah, man, that's cool. That's super cool. Killer Creature, I have a spare poster as well. I could send you. I mean, that would be very, very generous of you, but it's it's up to you, man. I mean, I'd be very, very grateful, and I would stick it. I would stick it on the wall behind me, or I'd stick it in the cupboard or something, so you could see it like every live stream. I'd do some, with it, but feel 100% honest moment, real talk. Don't feel any obligation. It's your poster, man. It's your thing. You do with it what genuinely makes you happier, what makes you happiest. And if it's like double-sided, you could have one on one side, one on the other, and save yourself some hassle. You know what I mean? So you do what you's best, but I would appreciate it. I would be very grateful and all that kind of stuff, and heartfelt. But like I said, real talk. You've got to look out for yourself. You've got to do what you think's best, man. Because I don't want to come across as greedy. I don't want to be there like, yeah, give me the fucking. I don't want to do that, man. So like, you know me. I am just the way I am. I'm kind of just honest about this kind of stuff, and I struggle to take compliments and all that kind of stuff. So you do you, man. Anyway, yeah, let's crack on. I mean, the stream is lagging like there is no tomorrow, and I don't really know why. I think let's just carry on for a bit and just have a bit of a chat and just take our time and not worry too much about it. Whoa, grenade. There we go. Whoa. There should be some more grenades around here. Have I used all my grenades up? I have. Okay.
Ready to unleash 11 barrels of hell.
Ah, Killer Kriegsman, you absolute leg end. Killer Kriegsman, ultimate legend. Super chat moment. Here's my contribution for today. Man, absolute legend, man. You've been so jealous. Generous. This fucking headcrab is jealous of your generosity. Die, you little bastard. I'm trying to say something nice to a good mate of mine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the interruption. Killer Kriesman, absolute legend. Thank you for your support. Truly, you know how much it means to me. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Like, bottom of my heart. It's so humble. Like, joking, like, not joking aside, but like real talk moment, guys. Like, real talk moment. It is so humbling seeing the generosity of people in this community. It's so humbling. Like, and I will never, and I mean this in a nice way, I will never get used to it, and I will never take it for granted. I will always appreciate people going out of their way and giving support and giving contributions and super chats and all that kind of stuff. I will never ever take it for granted because it's just so nice. So, Killer Kriegsman, really absolute legend supporter of the channel, supported me in doing models. If you I should say, man, like, if anyone needs any commission painting doing, I can personally vouch for and recommend Killer Kriegsman 85 painting services. Killer Kriegsman, put your Instagram link in the chat now. Feel free to plug yourself, man. Like, I know you're not going to take the piss with it. So, and you've just super chatted. So, put your contribution in there. Put your link in there, man. Least I can do for you. Genuinely, guys, anyone watching this who needs some painting, I can recommend it. He's painted some seriously nice Krieg models up for me, and I use them pretty much in every game that I use my Kriegs. Those banners that he did for the command squads, the snowy bases and everything, fantastic, man.
Kazakh squad ready for war.
Oh man, Clown VRO, massive thank you to you for becoming a channel member. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing your part, man. He's doing his part. Are you doing your part? Would you like to know more? Thanks, man. Massive appreciation to Clown VRO for becoming a channel member. Makes a huge difference. Every little channel, every channel member, one step closer to me being able to do this crazy thing called content creation full time, man. Crazy. Zubliz, don't worry too much about the stream lagging. I'm sitting here in painted terrain, using this as a bit of an interactive podcast. Wouldn't be surprised by the early one. Yeah, you know what, man? I appreciate you saying that. It's kind of what I suspected. That's why I've just been like, stopping at times, just like chatting away. And when it's like a good, exciting bit, I've been like, hey guys, watch this bit because it's like a good, exciting bit. But when it's like, you know, when it's just like a boring bit, like don't worry about it too much. Yes. I imagine that's what a lot of people use my videos for. You know, like,
Ready to unleash 11 barrels of hell.
oh, shit me, I'm getting shot at. Massive thank you, August Varney. Massive thank you. Super chatting, man. Really appreciate it. Oh, I've taken an absolute hammer in there. 2 health. Nice. Couldn't let Krieg outshine Cadia. The chat broke before the guard did. Man, absolute legend. We got a super chat off here, boys. Looks like we've got a bi-regiment bloodfest going on. Absolutely massive thank you, August Varney. Huge, long-time supporter of the channel. Very generous bloke. Can't say enough nice things about him. Huge super. You may give me a super chat. I'm going to give you a super thank you. I just need to make it. I died. I just need to make it, then I died. Oh, man. Huge, yeah. Huge thank you. I am pretty certain that super chat got me killed. And you know what? I'm totally okay with that. Jesus Christ. Look where it saved me, man. This is going to be tricky. This is a challenge. 2 health. I just need to make it past these bozos. 2 fragging health. Man. Tough. Could be a bit of a tricky spot here, boys. Oh. Jesus, it's like playing Dark Souls. Ah. Jesus. If I keep down on this bit, I'll have to save scum where I. But we'll try. No, we'll give it a good go. Right, it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick. Gotta be quick off the mark. Right. I'm gonna save it here. I think it's impossible. We'll give it one more go. We might have to load a bit or take a checkpoint back or something. No. Okay. Frag out. Okay. Depends how accurate the game's hitboxes are. You know what I mean? You bastard. You bastard. Fucking hell, I almost had him. Right, I know how to do it now. I'm going to make it because the health machine over there, guys. So once I've made it over, there's a health machine over there. Right. Right, reload the crossbow first. Very good. Let's save that bit so we don't go on. Be dead as fuck. Yeah, right. Alright. I'm going to save it because I've killed one of them. Come on, here we go. There we go, got him. Now there are some bad boys down there as well. Yeah. See, they're going to shoot up me. First thing to do is take care of that. Do we have any grenades? Right, so I'm going to give it a go on the... just making a run for it, but if one of those bullets hits me, I'm going to have a bad time. Whoop, yeah. I think I've got to kill the bozo that's peppering me up. And then I've got to... oh, God, don't say I'm just going to die. I've saved at a point where he's just going to kill me. That would be hilarious. No, thank God. Where is this? You... Jesus. Where is he? He's there. It's a goddamn medic. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Fenton. Oh, hang on. That's a good possibility, that. Alright, we're going to save that. Some bastards still giving it a pop, aren't they? Come on. Come on. This is how you complete a game with only 2 health, boys. Where is he? Where is he? Come on. Shit my ass off. Come on. Why am I using a fucking crossbow? Come on. Come on. Right, got him. Right, I think there's one left. Woohoo! Nice. Come on, be dead. Yes! Right, I think we're gonna make... I think we're all gonna make it, Braz. Alright. See, you can, even on 2 health, you can do this game. Well, hey. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sweet! Look at that, boys. Look at that. Very nice. Killer Creasman, that's my business painting. It hasn't come up yet. It hasn't come up yet. If there is... If it doesn't come up in chat, because, you know, YouTube auto mod might not let it happen. If that's the case, send it to me in an email, mordianglorytv@gmail.com. Send it to me there, and I'll put it in a community post, and I'll put it as a thank you. There you go. That's the whole. That's the whole point. All as all these people that are in this Warhammer space, we've got to help each other, man. That's how it works, right? So there we go. German 12, does anyone know how GW releases the book miniatures? Because Severina Rain is not a popular character, but she got a model, but no Cypher's Kane or Tetrick Felix, Blue Crane, Fabian, and more books. I think that they released the model as like a promotion for the book in that case, but they have, it's just the way of the guard, man. It's just the way of the guard. It's so weird they haven't done a Cypher's Kane one. It's so unusual, but there's no rhyme. I have found in my experience, there is no rhyme. Trying to understand the inner machinations and workings of Games Workshop is but a route to madness. Is but a route to madness. John Chaves, Slick. I hope that was. I hope you're saying Slick on my successful shooting of the bad guys, because it wasn't. It was close. It took a few goes, but it was quite nice, wasn't it? Being able to do it on 2 health. Here we go. Good old crossbow. So you poop. What I love about this game is you poo-poo. You know, when you're playing it like super properly, I always like poo-poo weapons like the crossbow. I'm like, oh, I don't care about it. You know, whatever. But then it was in that situation, I could not have got through that part of the mission without it, right? Yeah, it's just true. Severina went last chance to buy. Yeah, she did. I've still got mine in box. I've got part of the pile of shame. Morning Glory, do you have an airbrush? I'm thinking of getting one because I'm lazy. Mr. Jack, I do not have an airbrush, and it's not for any particularly clever reason. I'm just old in terms of my painting technique. I'm very set in my ways. But everyone who's ever got an airbrush has said it has changed their life, and so I highly recommend you get one, man. The days of they're cheaper. Like, think of it as an investment, because it's like you no longer will ever need to get like a rattle can. And so if you get like an 80 quid airbrush, which will do you for a while, that's the equivalent of buying 8 rattle cans. How quickly do you think you're going to go through 8 rattle cans? What, like a year or 2? Yeah, probably, something like that. Maybe like 6 months. So they are good investments from what I understand. Okay. There we go. Get some of that sweet health. What I would say if you're going to get an airbrush, though, is make sure you've got space to use it. Because it's, you know... And also, you have to clean it. The great thing about rattle cans, the reason why I've always kind of stuck with my good old rattle cans, despite the fact how much painting I, normally do, is because I don't... I can kind of fire and forget them. I can shake them up, spray it, chuck it back in the toolbox that I have. I've got a toolbox like some rattle cans in it, and I can leave it for 6 months. I can get it out again and do the same thing. Whereas airbrushes, you've got to got to clean them and maintain them. So that's just another thing. What kind of person are you? And ventilation, great point. Absolutely fantastic point made by August. Finally, you've got to have the good ventilation as well. Use the missile launcher against the Valkyrie. Missile launcher. This one is a semi-tracking missile launcher. Go on. Go on. It's absolutely auto-canning the shit out of me. Come on. It took a while for that missile to hit. It did get it in the end, though. There we go. Oh, jeez, he went down swinging, didn't he? Went down swinging, the old heli chopper. Good job we got some health here. There we go. I tell you what, they did a really good job of upping the music in this game, didn't they? Like, it was basically, I think there was almost no music in the original Half-Life, you know. Very little music. And they've done a good job of adding it at the appropriate times in Black Mesa, for sure. And they haven't overdone it, though. You know, it's just the right amount of music, I tend to find. Sweet. So we're coming up to about, you know, got about 20 minutes. Where's the Lima bus when you need it? Absolutely. Absolutely. What's it saying, Dawn of War? Where are the bloody tanks? Tanks! Where are the bloody tanks? Or, where's that artillery? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Right, eat it. Eat rocket launcher, head crab. There we go. Original Half-Life music in very select locations. It was great. Yeah, it did have some music, like when you got your hazard suit and stuff. I think it had some music like there. But I have to say, I think they've done it just right with Black Mesa. They've got just a nice extra level of music, a little bit more than the original, just the right amount. This is a cool moment. These like Harriers come down and like they like bomb the base. That's cool. And then yeah, it's just a cool little moment. Gentleman 12, what's your opinion on Dark Tide? My opinion is it's bloody taking its time, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good, isn't it? Like, I cannot wait for it. September? September's going to be good. September's what I think, hopefully, I'd like to have the point where... Shit, I knew that was going to happen. So... I'd like my live streaming and my channel and my Discord community to be at the point where by the time Dark Tide comes out in September, so about 3 to 4 months away, that I can do a live stream of Dark Tide with members, like good friendly, you know, just great members of the Mordian Glory and Imperial Guard community. It'd also be cool if the channel's grown to that point and the reach and all that has grown to that point where I can do Dark Tide live streams like other content creators out there, like some biggies. Like, it would be kind of cool, you know. You can imagine getting like some of the other content creators out there, some of the intermediate, even some of the big ones. Like, pretty cool to do like Dark Tide with Valrak. You know what I mean? Pretty cool to do Dark Tide with like Auspex Tactics and stuff like that. So it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be pretty. That's what I'd like to be able to do. And even if I'm not leading. Even if I'm not like the main person in, like, because I appreciate their channels are much bigger than mine, you know. But even if I'm just like involved, like, oh yeah, and like, you know, Valrak's doing a stream, and it's like, oh, we're playing Dark Tide today, and we've got, you know, like Lucian, and we've got Auspex, and oh, and we've got Mordian Glory here, and it's like, even if I'm just like the smallest party there, like, it'd be cool to be involved in something like that, you know. But of course, I'd like the channel to be the point where I was leading it, you know, the guard channel leading the guard game, and I'll definitely be doing my part on it. But I was just saying, like, I'm not greedy. You know, I'd just like to be involved if other content creators would be interested in doing that kind of stuff. I'm happy to be the driving force behind it. I'm happy to be simply a cog in the machine, helping other creators. Not, you know, content creators, painting services, all that kind of stuff. It'd be cool. It'd be kind of cool. I got onto the Mordian, I got onto the Winters channel. I'd quite like to get on Tabletop Tactics, but I'm just not sure they'd have me. Not for any particular reason. I just think they're kind of, they do guest appearances, but they tend to be quite, either people they know, or like, or other quite big famous people. Pew. Go, what does someone say? Nah, go big, get my Markiplier, yeah. Is it Market? I always want to call it Magic Cart Player, but it's not, is it? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, get on like a big channel, get on a big thing like that. That'd be awesome. What would you rather be part of? Full mechanized cavalry charge or artillery complete bombardment? Full full mechanized cavalry charge or artillery company bombardment. So, Zubal it sounds like Tabletop Tactics needs a raid from the NG community. Maybe. I'm not going to encourage that. I don't want to get in trouble, man. Like, but maybe. I had a really cool idea, by the way, for real life raids. We'll come back to that in a second. I think being part of an artillery company bombardment would be safer. Like, you just, you know, loading those artillery shells in. But you would go deaf, obviously, unless you had good ear protection. I think it would be very cool to be part of a mechanized artillery charge, a mechanized company charge. So I think one is safer and one is cooler. But yeah, that'd be, yeah. I mean, why do I have to pick? Can I not do both? Can I do both? Can I be in a mortar carrier in the mechanized assault, like Griffin mortar carriers? I'm like, that'd be kind of cool. What was I going to say? Real life raids. Yeah, so here's an idea for like sort of wrapping the sort of those of you who have come to the end of you know, getting to the end of the stream and you've been watching all the time. How about this for an idea? Real life raids. I think I mentioned this in another stream, but not being aggressive or not being inappropriate or disruptive or destructive. But what about going to a tournament and organising like as many Guard players as we can get together, even if it's like an RTT, and they're like, yeah, we've got like 24 tickets to sale, and I'm like, guys, I'm going to be at this tournament. I want as many people to buy tickets. Let's get as many Guard players going, because it'd be kind of funny if like out of the 24 tickets or like 48 tickets that they sell, it's like, oh yeah, there's like 22 Guard players out of 24. It becomes like an all Guard event, and there's these two people like competitive armies like looking around like, what? Did we miss something? Why is Guard so popular all of a sudden? What's going on? That'd be so cool. Just getting like proper Guard like raid going on. And it's obviously great for the you know. I'd always like to give the tournament organizer maybe you know, especially if we were first doing like a heads up, so they don't just get like what the fuck's going on kind of thing. But you know, it's good for them because it means they're going to sell lots of tickets, and it's good for us because we get to come together as a community. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know how. I don't know if we'd get in trouble though. I don't think we would, as long as. And most Guard players are super chill and super respectful and really really polite, so I don't think there'd be any problem. Zuma Lizard, fixing a bayonet to the Earthshaker gun of a Bazis tank. That will do the trick. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, man. Okay, there's some soldiers around here. Oh, there's a tank. Let's, oh, I didn't mean to pop out. Ah! It's the Abrams. It's a goddamn Abrams. Let's use the las gun again for a bit. Jesus. Someone just, I'm getting tired, man. I'm slowing down. I can't move and shoot. It's light bolt action. Ah. Oh, God. Just die. His flak armor was doing quite a good job then, wasn't it, boys? Oh. But yeah, like, I think that would be a cool idea. And it'd be cool to get on Tabletop Tactics and use the Mordian 50th rifles. Do you know what I mean? And, I mean, who would I want to play on Tabletop Tactics? That's always, because it's always, I think I'd like to play Beard on Tabletop Tactics. Beard seems like a right laugh. And I think if I was like playing Beard, I'd be like, you know, I'd use a proper fluffy Mordian army. Even if I got absolutely beans, I wouldn't care. But it'd be kind of cool. If I was playing like Lawrence or Chef, I feel like I'd have to really bring like my A game. But if I got to play Beard, I mean, Beard can be a really good player. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love it when Beard goes full tactical Beard, and like he stops being a bit of a meme player and actually like does a really good job. That's actually some of the most enjoyable Beard battle reps I've ever seen. But it'd be good to play a cash game. I'd love to play all of them though. I mean, it's a shame that I won't get to play B-Bone because obviously he's left now. That was a dark day. That was a dark day. Like, I would have loved to play the B-Bone, but I think he just got stressed out, man. And I have no idea, but I think he just got stressed out. But he seems to be doing really, really well at the moment. I follow him on Instagram, and if any of you guys don't follow him, you should do. Like, He seems to be super chill at the moment. I think he had one too many episodes where he basically had a mental breakdown and became a plant in the garden. He's like, either I'm gonna have to like go fully potted, or I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna have to go and do something else. Nice, cool, cool little APC. Whee! There we go. I think that's an LAV. Those of you who are military people, I think that's an LAV. Well, I'm not super familiar with American tanks. Tell me, I mean, obviously it's blown up now, so you might not have got a good look at it, but I think that's an LAV. I like learning stuff, you know. I like learning new stuff. John Chaves, does anyone else remember the regimental standard promising us canids? No. That's cool. If you can find that, article, send it to me, man. I'll highlight it on like Facebook or something, like, you know, props to John Chavez. Remember when GW promises this kind of thing? That's cool. Yeah. If anyone can remember, if you can find that article, man, let me know, because that's very interesting. I normally remember that kind of stuff, but there's so many promises broken by Games Workshop, we can't remember all of them, right? APC doesn't. August Varney, APC doesn't necessarily have a turret. LAV is a baby tank. Okay, so I don't know what this is then. But it looks kind of cool though. Looks kind of cool. Also, I meant to say, August, I did notice your messages. You did some IRL artillery stuff. That's really, really cool, man. Your team could outperform the other gun teams by miles. That's really, really cool. One of my biggest regrets in life. Real talk moment, guys. One of my biggest regrets in life is not at least doing something with the military career. Even if it was, you know, I kind of wish, I know it sounds silly, I kind of wish they brought back national service, or at least there was an option where you could just do like a year's national service or something. Just so I got the experience, because, you know, it's always, I think everyone has that, not everyone, but I think a lot of people do have that sort of, that urge, that instinct in them to be like, yeah, I'd like to give being in the army or being in the military a go. But a lot of people don't want to sign up for like 4 years or whatever. So I think, you know, national service would have been, I think I would have quite enjoyed national service. I have dabbled very, very slightly in the world of the military. I did do for 4 years. I was in the Army Cadets, which is very much. I don't want to think I didn't do any actual proper soldiering in that, but that was a little glimpse into that world, and I was tempted, and then I just didn't do it. And I don't know why. It's a big regret, and I think I'm too old to do it now. Interestingly, I think when you get over 26, they won't let you do anything in the military, but I think you can join the reserves and whatnot still. I think up until the age of like 31, you can join the reserves, so. That'd be kind of cool. If I got to do this full time, or at the very least, like, part time, I could do my Army Reserves part time and I could do this part time. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Simon Morris, I hear you, Mordian. I got refused the force due to back injury and then a bad ticker. Yeah. It's strange, isn't it? I think a lot of people, and I maybe, hey, this could be super unfashionable or maybe politically incorrect to say, but I don't mean it in a horrible way, but I think a lot of people, I don't think it's necessarily just men. I think it's people in general, whatever, you know, whatever gender. I think a lot of people have that almost call of the warrior in them, or even if it's just fantasizing it, or even if it's just rose in the glasses, because I know I wouldn't actually want to be like fighting. Like, I don't, you know, I'd be scared in combat. I know I would be. I don't want to go out and like kill people or anything like that. But there's almost this inexplicable, like almost call for it. And it's the same call that people get when they get like the call for the call of the wild for, like, you know, and stuff. So it's interesting. But I think I've missed my opportunity, unfortunately. But at least I got to play around with it a little bit in the Army Cadets. And I think realistically my life would have been very different. And I don't know if it would have been better or for worse. So it's just interesting. I definitely, it's a regret, but it's not a huge regret. It's just a bit of a regret. But yeah, that's kind of cool. So yeah, we'll start wrapping the stream up now, guys. I'm gonna save the game. I'm going to change the view so we're on the main view. Let's go to the old OBS SES. Let's switch. There we go. Let me quit the game as well. There we go. I'm going to make a big save. Yeah. There we go. Cool. So yeah, that's kind of cool. So sorry, August. I appreciate you've given me some other feedback regarding the LAV. So it was an LAV. Okay, cool. LAV is a light armored vehicle, so it will have some carrying capabilities and a nice gun. APC is an armored personnel carrier, so metal boxes with like an MG for support. Yeah. So I think, you know, correct me if I'm wrong here. My sort of understanding of like an APC would be like, what's it, like the M113 battle box? That's kind of like an APC. It's like a battle taxi, right? And then like an IFV or baby tank, whatever you want to call it, or it's like that'd be like the Bradley, the BMP, or like the Warrior. That's kind of my cursory knowledge from like picking up like video games and whatnot. Stefan Slavic, we have active reserves here. If you're below 60, we take you. That's interesting. That's interesting. What? Which country is that? Is like an Eastern European country or something, or is that whereabouts is that? That's kind of interesting to know. It's cool. I just like learning stuff. I like learning stuff about different people. I like learning stuff about the world and all that kind of stuff. See you later, Simon. Right, I'll bounce out then, dude. Go and watch your Infantry Squad load up vid. Peace out, Mordian, and all the boys in the chat. See you later, Simon. There you go. This is JR. I didn't even know you stream sometimes. Yeah, well, I've started streaming. It's going to be 3 times a week. This week it's Monday, today, obviously Monday, Wednesday and Thursday is my streaming days. I put the schedule on the Facebook and I put the schedule on the YouTube community. I'm going to try and keep it to those days and expand out if I can, but I've got to play it a little bit by ear. I've got to play it around some like work, and I've got to play it around the missus because she works different. She's got like shifts. She doesn't work the same days, so I've got to play it like that. August Varney, don't let it get you. I joined him with Soul Division of Honor and Duty, but found Perversion Politics. I did a decade in, but it was very much not what I was told it would be. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I absolutely get that, and that's why I wouldn't want to do a decade. I wouldn't want to do a decade. I wouldn't even want to do 4 years. Like, it's mad. I learned about the Roman. I was watching a documentary recently about the Roman army, and they used to sign up for like 16 to 20 years. That's mad. That is 20 years. You can't get out. Crazy. But no, like I said, I would. It's a shame that you were preyed upon. It's a shame, like, and that your experience is like that. And I hear a lot of guys have that experience. And I suppose it's one of those where you have people that, like myself, who maybe are wishing after something that they don't know anything about, and they have a total misconception of it. And I'm willing to totally accept that. Like, you guys know, I'm open to criticism, open to like being like told, man, you're just fucking wrong about this. I think I would have preferred just to do 1 year's annual service when I was younger. 1 year's national service. And even if it was just I'm wearing combats and I'm digging roads and stuff like that, that would have been fine. You know, just 1 year to give it a go, get it out of my system. And then, you know, there you go. I think that probably would have been enough for me. Stefan Slavic in Czechia. Okay, cool. Good to know. I suspected it would be like a country like that. Yeah. But yeah, awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Don't you have something like what equals English Territorial Defence Army, basically infantry, and you have twice a month on weekends? We do. It used to be called the TA, the Territorial Army, and now it's called the Army Reserve. And I think that they're trying to make the Army Reserve a bit more, I don't know, they're trying to close the gap between the regulars and the Army Reserve. So it's less like giving up a couple of weekends, and it's more like pretty on it, which is, I think, the wrong way of doing it. But maybe, you know, those guys will know what they're doing probably, or like you said, maybe it's political and whatnot. Who knows? Romans generally wouldn't be signing up for 15 years, I think. However, if a non-Roman served for 20 years or more, you get a pension and Roman citizenship. So it's really worth doing. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't know that. This is JR. That's really cool. Nice. August Varney, it's not bad to want to seek something bigger than yourself. I saw and did some absolutely amazing things, and it shaped me into the man I am today. I wouldn't wish it on others, though, particularly those I care for. That's fair enough, man. And you know what? That's a story I've got a friend who's coming out of the Royal Marines. He was actually in the Bolt Action Battle Report I did about a month ago, and he's done 10 years, and he's gone, you know what, I'm out, and for very similar reasons to yourself. So maybe I'm, like you said, wishing after something I shouldn't be, which is fair enough. Like, you know, fair enough. It's like I say, it's not a big regret. It's just a slight regret, but very slightly. But hey, look at us getting all, look at us like sharing, man, and getting all deep. It's cool. Never could have done that over a regular video. Another reason, I know it sounds like a broken record, doesn't it? It's another reason why I think live streams are just a fantastic sort of way of interacting with the community. You get to learn so much more. Killer Creasman, looks like YouTube is blocking your links. Yeah, I think it is. Send it to me on mordianglorytv, mordianglorytv@gmail.com. And I'll put it on my YouTube community for you. There you go. I'll help you out. Mr. Jack, MG, given how time-consuming Warhammer is, do you get time to play as much video games as you'd like? No. But these live streams are helping. These live streams are really, really helping. And if I was to be able to go full-time with this, I think I'd get to play a lot more video games. And I'd be able to diversify the channel a bit. So it'd be, yes, we've got the regular guard content, and that will help support and nourish and reward in a nice way, in a good way, the base that have got me to where I am, the core supports that have got me to where I am, and those people that I'll always be eternally grateful to. But I would like to be able to diversify the channel slightly, and even if it's just playing video games in a guard way, or playing guard-related video games, or playing Warhammer-related video games, that would be awesome. And I think live streams are a way that I'm going to be able to do that, because I'm not only doing Warhammer content, I'm kind of doing video games at the same time. So it's a win-win. But we'll see how it goes. I definitely want to see how the hobbying live stream goes. Because it'll be interesting to see how many people tune in for that. Because I feel like video games are quite a good medium to have on in the background. Do you know what I mean? I think that, you know, it's kind of active. Oh, massive thank you, August Varney, for super chatting. $1, man. You give so much support to the channel. I really, really appreciate it. Like, huge thank you. Backbone of the guard, ready to serve. Get him a drink on me next time you see him. I was also for the see myself, so I feel him. Fair enough, man. I'll buy him a beer, buy him a brewski, get him a pint. We'll go down pub, get him a drink. John Chavez, regimental standard, managing your cannage. You'll have to Google it. YouTube, I put the link in the chat. Fair enough. I think the YouTube auto mod is kind of strict. So I'll make a note to. I will make a note. If I don't, I will forget because I am forgetful. And I'll put it in the, like, on Facebook or YouTube community. I'll make it won't be. It might not be today's social media post. I try and do one a day. It might be like tomorrow's social media post something. But yeah, I appreciate that's really cool bit of trivia, like really cool sort of link that they did that and then they haven't followed up on it. Maybe we'll get it in when Garbonds finally drop. What was it? Regimental standard. We'll wind it up in a second now, guys. Regimental standard. Managing your, what's it? Canid. Cool. Awesome. Last couple of questions, and then we're going to call it there, guys. Have you ever played Warhammer 40k on TTS? No. I tried Tabletop Simulator, and I just couldn't get it to work. Like, I could get the models, and I could get like the board, but I couldn't get it to work. But this was way before COVID, and it was very much in its infancy. And I think with COVID and lockdown and people really picking up on TTS, I think that it would be a lot easier for me to do it now. Ethan R, are you going to get into Horus Heresy if they do Solar Auxilia? Probably. Right now, I'm not bothered because they don't have Guard and they don't have Black Templars in Horus Heresy. So, not that bothered. If I was to get into Horus Heresy, I'd go for an original Death Guard army. I really like the white and green. If I was to go, what Loyalist regiment would I go for? Not really that bothered about Loyalist regiments in Horus Heresy. Definitely think I'd go Death Guard. I like Loyalist regiments in 40k and I like Heresy regiments in in the heresy. Mr. Jack, I think it's nice to see you streaming because the chat interaction is something you don't get as much in YouTube comments. 100%. 100%. 100%. And August Varney might have been referencing the Euclidean Star Striders. Maybe. Maybe. So that could be. But they definitely... They should have... I think they did mention something about you getting like guard dogs and stuff in 40k. But well, I'll check it out. I'll check it out and do it. PJ McMurray, I am the only person in my family other than my mum who hasn't served, so I get it. Yeah, like fair enough, man. But maybe we've got August in here who's like a vet. Who did his time and he said it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. So maybe we're pining after something we shouldn't be. But maybe maybe it's better to have a shit experience. Here's a lesson. Here's a note to end on. Here's a nice little deep Mordian glory moment to end on. Maybe it's better to have a shit experience than to not have the experience, or maybe it's better to have wishful thinking than to have a shit experience. Who knows which one's better? Awesome. Right, guys, I'm going to call it there. This is JR, super hyped for Discord. Me too, man. Like I said, 2 weeks to a month. That's when we should have it implemented, all modded up, rooms, all that kind of stuff. Even if I release like a version 1.0 and then the next one. And last comment, Yemen12. They have automated stuff and like Battlescribe on the units you can open in game, even for your opponents, so you can check his ability to portrait some works. I assume that's for TTS. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, that definitely wasn't there last time I played. So we're going to call it there, guys. You look at you cheeky zoggers, get an extra 7 minutes out of me. You chatty blokes. Absolutely love it. Well, I want to say huge thank you to everyone who's tuned in today. It's so much fun. I cannot say how much fun I am having streaming. So absolutely just massive thank you to everyone who's contributed to the chat, been chatting away, chatting with each other, chatting with me. It's been amazing. Great to see some regular people turning up every time as well. Really feel like I'm getting close with a few people in the chat as well, so that's fantastic. And a huge thank you to everyone who super chatted and tipped and became a channel member. Huge thank you to August Varney. Huge thank you to Killer Kriegsman. Huge thank you to L1011 TriStar for being a member. Sean Stafford for becoming a member. Cavalry Joan for becoming a member. And of course, Zuba Lizard for becoming a member. If I have missed anyone out, I am really sorry. Oh, Khan Lomsey for sending super chat. Massive thank you to you as well, man. And huge thank you to everyone who's a channel member. Huge thank you to Patreon supporters. And I'm not just saying huge thank you, and I don't mean it. I'm going to stop a second. Genuine. Hand on heart, man. Huge thank you to everyone who's tuned in today, and huge thank you to everyone who's supported the channel. You guys know how much it means to me. It's life-changing. It truly is. So, massive thank you, everybody. I will catch you on the next one, which will be on Wednesday. And there will be videos going up now, and there'll be videos going up every day this week, Monday to Sunday, YouTube content. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And, of course, I'll see you guys next time.